fun. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get better. I promise. All right, so
I'll be taking notes.
you'll be taking notes. I should have more notes to taking ability here. I should have a piece of paper in front of me, but I'm actually using my OneNoter, so we can.
Just reading. So trying to figure out what that.
It's just initiative stuff.
These are initiative cards. They just allow me to kind of keep track of who's what. When should we happen to come across a need for initiative? Who knows? Okay, so we're starting off in the world of Baldur's Gate, which is the world of
Forgotten Realms.
Forgotten Realms. Yeah, I should know that because everything, all the old stuff was Forgotten Realms, or all the stuff I started playing was Forgotten Realms. So, okay, so where were we? Okay, so there is a point at which there's rumors going around that a city has vanished. And you, Kinlek, have received a notice from the captain of the Flaming Fist at Baldur's Gate, and he summoned you to come and well, basically he's conscribing you to be part of a group to help him solve some issues.
What's his name?
His name is not right in front of me. It should be. I have it. Hold on. I should have that open. This is my getting started slowly.
Is it made of extra pencil or pen or something?
Bro, come prepared.
Don't think
You live here.
I know.
You
Well, I
can't
didn't know.
The least prepared.
Conscripting me to help.
The last one.
To help search
you
out
are
stuff.
being conscribed as a, along with some other folks you have yet to meet, have been also conscribed to come and help him track down some people who are causing some issues in Baldur's Gate. No, he is Captain.
Got a mini journal.
Glad you didn't put my cup on this table. You know what I mean.
Hey, I'm next to all the bars. It's hard.
My mighty
Captain
bug
Zodge.
was filled and ready. but
Captain
it's
Darman Zodge is the guy who has summoned you.
Till at home.
All right, so
Lodge with his.
it's you're not totally sure all the details of it. It's kind of a cryptic message, but he has called you and he's expecting you to show up.
Okay.
It's somewhat a demanding piece of paper in his hand. You're just coming out of the tree line of the forest as you're walking up onto the outer city of the town of Baldur's Gate. And so that would be, you are, this is the town of Baldur's Gate for your reference. And you are coming in from this direction. You are just about to enter into this outer city area as you're coming up on the Basilisk Gate, which is right up here.
Okay. Just coming in for supplies and whatnot.
Yeah, and because
with this note in my hand.
And because you were summoned. Now, as you break out, you can see the city ahead of you. It's very busy. There's a lot going on. There's even looks like there might be a little bit of ruckus going on by the gate itself.
Okay.
But from behind, you hear a noise coming up behind you. It's a familiar noise. It sounds like the light tapping steps of a goblin coming up behind you. You turn around to see the goblin who you frequently have been known to travel with through the forest. And when you go to Baldur's Gate, his name is Beeboh. He's waving at you a piece of paper above his head. It's like, hey, he's got this thing going too. He's calling out to you.
You can read? I didn't know you could read.
You're kind of the same thing. You said, "Hey, I've been summoned into Baldur's Gate." It's like you're coming at him, and you said by the captain guard. And once you catch up to him, you confirm with him that you too have also received this.
Let me see it. Let me see that. Let me help you with this. Yeah. Okay.
I have
Flaming
11
Fist.
intelligence.
Flaming Fist, Baldur's Gate issues. Yep. In disappearing city too. So yeah.
You got the same information, so you've decided to journey onward.
Here, stay close
towards towards Baldur's Gate together. And seeing as you've made this trip a couple of times before together. So as you come up on the gate of Baldur's Gate, there's a little bit of details. Welcome to Baldur's Gate, a veritable nest rats of viper clinging to the rocky slopes overlooking the Shyanthar River. From their high perches in the upper city, the local nobles, known as patriarchs, gaze down with veiled contempt upon the common rabble in the grimy lower city, which hugs the foggy harbor. The whole of Baldur's Gate reeks of blood, crime, and opportunity. One can easily fathom why pirates and traders are drawn to this place like flies to a carcass. Following the river farther east would eventually lead you to Elterel, capital of the Holy Land of Ultregard. Or at least that was the case until a few days ago. The flood of refugees from Elterel has gotten worse since news first arrived that the city has fallen. Everyone is saying Baldur's Gate is next, but no one truly knows who or what has claimed Elterel. The patriarchs pay a mercenary army called the Flaming Fist to protect their interests in Baldur's Gate and by extension the city itself. The Flaming Fist has gained even more power since their charismatic leader Uldar Ravengard claimed the title of Grand Duke a few years ago. Apparently Ravengard is missing. In his absence, the Flaming Fist has sealed the city gates to staunch the flow of refugees. No one is allowed in or out. All of this was brought to your attention shortly after you were drafted by the Flaming Fist to help defend the city. Your orders are to speak to Captain Zodge at the gate, the Basilisk Gate, which pierces the city's eastern wall and takes its name from the various statues that rest in the niches and perch atop the battlements. Unseen beyond the sealed Basilisk Gate, a dirt road stretches through the outer city slums to the bridge known as Worm's Crossing, then to distant realms beyond. Dozens of Flaming Fist soldiers are trying to control an angry mob of commoners as you approach. Armed with only a vague description of Captain Zodge, a tall man with long black hair and a leather eye patch, it takes you a while to find him. A fight breaks out between soldiers and commoners, and you finally spot the one-eyed captain as he wades into the fray and begins throwing punches. Just another day in the City of Blood. Okay, so now that you've arrived, you see Captain Zodge, but you can tell he's quite busy with this uprising going on. And you decide that maybe it's a good time to just kind of squeeze by. You're going to try to meet with them at some point. Perhaps you watch, just kind of see what happens. It turns out that Captain Zodge is very, he's very succinct in how he deals with things. He finds the primary people and he deals with them in a quite permanent manner.
Okay.
He deals with them instantly. Some of them are lucky enough to be beaten down and thrown in jail. Others, you're not completely sure that jail's where they're going to be the final stop. But they do kind of solve it. As you walk in, you do know of a place where two people that you've been familiar with in the past have been around. They run a small investigation business in the town.
Some PIs.
And since you know them, you see Captain Zodge. He's busy. You decide to step off and go into their little business place and greet them and ask them if they know.
Okay.
All right.
Now, you probably haven't met my little buddy Beeboh here. I tap him up.
Beeboh.
I tap the shoulder blades behind.
Yo, what's up?
Beeboh, this is Daesys and Alvyn.
Daesys and Alvyn.
Alvyn with a V.
Alvyn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's some
Alvyn.
investigator friends. I just come in here once in a while, say hi while we're shopping.
Well, I'm Beeboh. You can call me Beeboh.
During your discussions, there's a quick interruption. This door suddenly swings open, not all the way, but somebody rushes into the room. It looks like a small half elf, Half elf? Maybe you're not small. I said a half elf. I always say half means small, but it doesn't mean small.
I'm human
A full-sized half elf sneaks into the door. a full half elf.
Do you want me to just say half elf, half human? Does that help you?
That's-
is that an easier like?
I don't know why it's throwing me off.
off.
I guess my brain thinks
Not,
halfling. And it
not
just feels
Christmas
small.
elves.
Yeah, it's not Christmas elf. I am not a dwarf. So she comes in, having just pickpocketed a few of the wealthier folk that were around the town when all this stuff was going on. She sneaks in with her newly acquired 3 gold pieces that she had just pulled off of some people. And you're all kind of a little startled by her rushing in, but a couple of you know her, and at least one of you has seen her before. And she comes in, and you're like, next.
What's up?
Hello there. Didn't realize there was a party in the room.
Yeah. Well,
Don't mind me.
We were called in by the captain. Apparently, he knows
Yeah, we
about Beeboh
We got notes.
at all.
I don't know how he got to me.
And I'm assuming this is Beeboh.
Yeah, this is Beeboh. He's my buddy,
Okay.
my gobble buddy.
And you are
I am Kinlek.
Kinlek?
I take care of the lighthouse. A lighthouse.
I believe I've seen you around before. Hard to miss a giant turtle.
It is.
Am I giant? I'm not a normal sized
We
turtle.
got a giant. Oh, so you're over here putting stereotypes on people
He's
too.
Bill.
You're giant. Half and giant.
You're
Yeah.
half an elf.
I'm a giant turtle.
In their minds, we're seeing this, but they're really this.
That's okay, because I'm pure anyway.
We're just talking to you anyway.
Mhm. Maybe we have a small party and then 3 giants. With the gnome and the goblin.
Makes perfect sense.
I believe
Sorry.
you just
I
called
think
me
he's shorter than me.
It's kind of rude.
I kind of made myself tall, so.
Oh, okay.
I'm 54.
I'm like
Yeah,
average
four
height,
something.
so.
Yeah, I'm shorter than you. It's normal.
Taller than me anyway.
Okay, so you can hear that things are settling down outside at this point,
Mhm.
and you want to go meet this captain. So that's what do you want to do at this point, and what's your next steps?
I'll hold the door open, but I'm not gonna like go after him. I'll just basically be waiting for him to come in here, unless someone else has other ideas.
Did we let him know?
Well,
I don't think we were here.
maybe he saw us, but he did seem a little busy having to deal with some ruffians.
Maybe we can go help him.
Things at this point have pretty much been handled. You guys kind of
Yeah.
saw how he was quickly
Are
putting it
we,
to
like,
rest.
Far from
But,
this altercation?
You might not have seen the actual finish of it, only because you guys went into the other room. You're not far from it. No, you're basically just a few doors into the building, into the town,
if,
just past the
if this
crowd.
is where it was, we're like here.
Yeah, you're probably in one of these little buildings that's off to the side because you just knew that their
Mhm.
business ran there. But all of the kerfluffle was right in front of the gate here. So he might have seen you, but I guess you
Yeah.
would. He might not have seen where you walked in or left.
Okay.
Wait,
So
what
we
happened at the
go-
gate?
There was a fight.
Well,
and
there was a
Zod-
crowd of people trying to get out of the town, and some trying to get in.
Got
And it just turned into
Oh, right,
kind of
the
a riot.
refu-
You got a lot of
refugees.
refugees trying to come into the town. They're trying to block too many people from coming in, and there's people that are complaining that they can't leave because it's just a big mess. And there were people that were taking advantage of this and causing problems, so they were there to shut it down.
Okay. You guys see that fight out there?
Yeah. Yeah, Zod was taking care of it.
We should go meet up with him. I'm sure it's over by now.
Okay.
So as you
Well,
guys
I'll walk
walk
with him.
out the door, you guys can see that Zod is over there with his group of
Flaming
cronies,
Fist.
his flaming fist. He has these 6 other flaming fist members that are just always with him. There's a few people that are like begging, to let him go, that they had nothing to do with it, and you can't get all the details because it's a little far away, but at the same time you can see that there's some of them are pulling out gold and handing it to some of the members of Captain Zodge's party, and they're walking off. So apparently that's how they're not going to get in trouble. So you can see it's fairly known in these parts that the Flaming Fist is not necessarily the most scrupulous bunch. They're
not like official police. They're
kind of hired
like
hands.
a gang.
They're hired to protect the town by the wealthier folks, but they're not really cops. They're kind of like a group of sheriffs, you know, people who are deputized to help in the town.
Okay.
So yeah, they're not necessarily all on the straight and narrow.
Okay.
As you know, Captain Zodge is expecting you. As you come out of the gates, he's finishing up. He turns around and he sees you guys up behind. Specifically, he sees you two, but he also is looking for others, and he knows that they were in town and he wants to speak to you on the whole. So he turns around and he waves up and he goes, well, let me give you a little description of him. He is a larger guy. He's larger than his friends. He's not gigantic. He's human, but he's you can tell that he's in charge and he knows it. He acts like it, so he's very confident in the way he speaks. He's very he can be very honest and upright with folks. You can tell this by the fact that even though these people are begging, he's listening to their stories. He's not just brushing them off. So he's at least taken that in before he turns around. He's at least that kind of considerate. Might take their money, and he just doesn't want to mess with it sometimes. It's a little bit more work than it's worth. So, all right. So, and he comes over. He sees you guys. Hey, you two! I've been wanting to talk to you guys. Hold on up there a minute. Let me finish up over here. I'll be right over and speaking to you. Hey, have your friends stick around too. I'm going to be wanting to talk to all of them as well. Not knowing all of you completely, he is more aware of you. You have been problematic for him in the past, but has nothing to prove, nothing to hold on you, but he knows you.
And I would probably know him as well.
Very aware of you. As far as you two goes, he has worked with you, or not worked with you, but he's worked, let's say, alongside you in the past, having been known to be working on the same issues that you've been hired for by various people. It's kind of like a private detective would be. They're not always working with the cops, but oftentimes along the lines of what they're doing. And he's not always appreciative of your nosing in on things, but that's just the way it goes in those kind of situations. But anyway, as he comes up to you guys, he says, all right, I got this all settled down. I think we've got the troublemakers taken care of, and we've got just a number of issues going on around here, as you can see. The refugee crisis has stoked fears that Baldur's Gate might suffer the same fate as Elterel. I don't know if you've heard, but it vanished. It appears to have sunk into nothingness. We don't know exactly what happened or who's responsible for it, but yeah, so it's causing all kinds of problems around here. People are afraid, and crime is going nuts, and yeah, so we're a little stretched. We're a little stretched at the moment.
These refugees are from Elterel.
Yes, because when they went home for whatever reason, their town was
Okay.
gone, and now they're looking for somewhere to be.
How far
all
away
that-
is Elterel from Baldur's Gate?
I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to.
Okay.
It's close enough that
Yeah.
these other people could walk back
Okay.
probably in a reasonable amount of time, and it just happened recently.
Okay.
All that remains of the city is a big hole. Our Grand Duke, Older Ravengard, was visiting Elterel on a diplomatic mission when the city was destroyed. I'm not too sure that was a coincidence. Feels like there's something connected there. The Knights of Ultigard call themselves Hell Riders. A few of them escaped the destruction and think we're somehow to blame for Elturel's downfall. What a bunch of self-righteous rabble-rousers. We've arrested them on sight, but that's left us short-handed to deal with another problem. For that, I need your help.
Blamed the Flaming Fist or blamed Baldur's Gate in general?
They're blaming the Flaming Fist for having something to do with Elterel being destroyed.
Okay.
Not exactly sure. Now, I need you guys to go and try to help find out some information for me. I sent you out these notices to call you down. I've been trying to get around to you two who have been, seem like I felt like you might be interested in this anyway. For all I know, you're probably already working on this. You guys have been known to get involved in this stuff, and normally I don't like you butting into my business. But in this case, I could actually use your help. And in fact, I'm expecting it. You guys need to get out and go do this. It's really not an option because I don't have anyone else to do it. And as for you, I don't care what you do, but if they need your help, I would be more than welcome to have you join them as well. As long as it keeps you out of my hair. And causing all the trouble you do in this town. One of these days I'll figure out, I'll find proof.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Is there any leads that you could give us to finding these the Hellriders? Going to find the Hellriders?
Well, let me tell you, Baldur's Gate has long been plagued by followers of the Dead Three, the gods Bane, Vale, and Merkel. I thought we had wiped them out, but apparently not. These purveyors of fear and death are taking advantage of the current crisis to commit murder sprees throughout the city. As my appointed deputies in this matter, you'll have license to kill these wretches on sight. Find their lair and wipe it out. Eliminate anyone who gets in your way, and don't worry about collateral damage. If you do what I say, I'll see that you each receive 200 gold pieces in addition to my gratitude, which is worth considerably more. A few blocks from the Basilisk Gate is Elfsong Tavern. A spy named Tarina hangs out there, gathering rumors for the guild. She owes me a favor, so tell her you work for me. Ask her what she knows about the Dead Three, and for the love of Balduran, be nice. Tarina has dangerous friends.
The Dead Three. Ask about the Dead Three. Dead Three. And the Dead Three are what again? Are they?
The gods.
The names?
They are Bane, Ball, Bhaal, and Merkel. Myrkul. They are the Dead Three.
Okay. Okay. We
What specifically are you asking us to do?
find the
You need to find the Dead Three.
the followers of
and
the Dead Three.
To get that information, you're probably going to have to go speak with Tarina, my
Tarina, yeah.
spy. And she's in. You can find her in the Elfsong Tavern, which is just north of here.
Right.
Okay. Sounds good.
You don't want to keep Zodge waiting. Let's go.
I'm on the case.
Alright, let's go.
Let's begin.
Beeboh. Beeboh ready.
Beeboh. Alright. Yep. I mean.
So as you're walking along, you see a bunch of kids run by. They seem to be excited about something, and they run kind of the northwest. So just several of them. It seems like, oh, they're excited. It's here, it's here. They run off and they just shoot off into the distance. Let me see here. What do we got? Kinlek was able to. He can faintly hear music.
What kind of music?
It's like a cheerful music. It's
Okay.
very faint. You can't really hear much of it, but it's like you can't place it. There's no familiarity to it, but it is like there's something, that's you're thinking that might have something to do with why these kids are running through town.
Okay. And are they going different directions than where we're heading?
Well, they're headed. It's also north, but it's like north west or northwest. They're
Okay.
just heading out in that direction. It's just kind of something you just noticed while you're walking to the Alsong Tavern.
I wonder if they're heading to the music.
I don't hear anything.
That's okay, Beeboh.
Let's go to the Elf Song.
You get him next time.
Elf Song Tavern.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's gonna be our fighting style.
Oh, really?
That's what I figured. It'd just be on my turtle shell.
We'll throw daggers. Alright, we're traveling to the Elf Song Tavern.
After a short time, you guys, as your party arrives at the Alsong Tavern, you see a half orc woman just kind of sitting or standing at the door. She's not really greeting people. She's standing there like she's just keeping an eye on things. It's not really important to her whether or not you're going in or out. Doesn't appear to care, but she does seem to be watching the goings on both inside the tavern and just outside of the tavern as well.
What kind of like tavern is it? Is it like a sketchier one, or is it more like high end?
Have you gone into the tavern yet?
Well, just
Do
from
I
the
know the
outside.
tavern?
Oh, do you know the tavern?
Do I know the tavern, and can I tell from the outside?
Based on the outside, you probably wouldn't know. It's just It's just looks like any other building. It's got a sign on the front that says Alsong Tavern. But you have heard rumors of kind of some strangeness about it when you've been out and about. People talk about it. It's not necessarily evil, an evil strangeness. There's just some. You've heard rumors about it that some things kind of happen there. The owner of the Alsong Tavern is very cheery. He loves his tavern. He's very proud of it. So it's kind of a friendly-ish atmosphere in general. Not always. I guess things can happen anywhere. Taverns are taverns. People get drunk. But so yeah, it's not like a bad place, but you are dealing with a town that has a bunch of low life. So
Right.
take that for what it will.
Okay.
Do you think that orc is who we're looking for?
I don't know. Let's go ask.
Let's go ask.
Let's see. As we're walking up to this half-orc lady, hello, what is your name? We're looking for Tarina.
She kind of looks at you and kind of examines you. She kind of.
As she's
I don't know.
bobbing her head, mine kind of goes with her.
Yeah, she's just like eyeing you, trying to size you up, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I think Tarina might be inside somewhere. I've seen her a few times around. I don't keep tabs on her. It's not really my business.
Is she a regular patron? Have you seen her around often?
Yeah, she comes in here fairly frequently, I think. Like I said, I don't really pay that much attention to her. But she's always in there gaming. She likes to go in and gamble with other people.
I start walking in, and as I'm walking away, I say, thank you. I'm not even looking at her.
She just kind of grunts at you as you walk by.
I'm a goblin. She's ugly.
That's not nice, Gobbo.
Beeboh, gobble.
What? He's a goblin. I call him Gobbo.
Gobble, gobble.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Gobble, Beeboh, Beeboh, gobble.
Only
It wasn't a
he's
mistake. I
goblin.
know his name.
It's his friendly nickname.
Yeah, he's the only one that can call me goblin.
Yeah, just don't call him Beeb. Okay.
You can call me Beeb if you wish. Alright, let's go inside. Kick the door open.
Oh my gosh.
There's not a door.
Yeah,
We
it's
just walked
already
in.
open. You can just kind of go in.
I see her.
Just imagine all five of us just walk in and she walks back
Door's
out.
not locked.
Get to the door
All right,
open and walk
so
out.
let me give you a little bit of some area for you as you walk into the. Walk into
How'd she
the
get
town.
there?
Tina,
The door wasn't latched.
The door wasn't closed.
Amy. Tina, come here.
Uh-oh.
I know, you in trouble. Because you snuck down here. You weren't supposed to.
I see his head and then it disappears again.
You left Reba chained up.
Well, they were going up. She was parking. It wasn't that long. All right, I'm gonna move your map. I don't know what that map. You're in town right now. There's no craziness. This is the Elf Song Tavern. This is you guys came in through right there, and this. Oops, I'm putting this on. Go here.
You're in the back.
There we go. Let's try it like that.
Yeah.
Nope, still doing it wrong. What the heck?
When
Where's my
I
map?
get inside the
My
tavern,
map's all messed up.
I'm just gonna do my best to like
Let's see. So
assess the surroundings as best as possible. Like look for
It's a
exits
puzzle.
as well as people who have like weapons and are threats,
Emergency exits.
and just
There we go.
like
this is like just like that.
keep an eye on everything as I get in there.
I have an investigation of +2.
And let me get my little personal.
All the way from the brothel Israel's to
Babe, you just knocked over my tea.
why would you order from Bothell? There's an Israel.
Do you have like a paper towel? 'Cause I just got like tea all over your
Paper
carpet or something.
Oh God! Hey, stop! Gidget!
This is not a pea spot. This is
Quiet.
a tea spot. It's different.
Quiet.
Tea versus pea.
Yeah,
That
it
is-
smells
There
nicer.
is a slight. It smells nicer. Yeah. Okay. Take your word on that.
Quiet. Hey, all gone.
Okay.
All gone.
So
All gone. All gone.
as you walk in, you have. Well, you can see a lot of hustle and bustling going on. There's a number of patrons all around the room. Let's see, where's King Peter in the
He's
top?
running the restroom.
I was just saying when I get in the tavern, just gonna do like a scan of the room for all possible exits as well as people who seem like they might be a threat if a fight breaks out.
Okay.
Investigation.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
boy.
want me to roll?
No, you could just give me a. All right, give me an investigation. That'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, when you come in, there are a number of people around. You'll see there's also a large armor that seems to be standing in the corner. It's standing kind of over there. Let's just say we'll use this little guy here. He's just kind of standing over here by the bar. Let's just put him there for now.
An armor?
And it's like a
in
large armor. It looks like ordinary armor, except that you can see its head move. It just kind of like turns and moves towards you.
But there's no person in it.
It's just kind of, again, a little bit like the ogre. Appears to be just watching things, being aware of what's going on, but it's not. Doesn't appear to be interacting in any way with anybody around it.
What is he?
It seems to be an art.
Armor. It's just like a suit of armor standing in the corner, like you would see in a castle. Except this one appears to be moving in some way. It's
So like not normal, because people usually have to be in armor. Okay.
Is there a ghost?
well, from what you can tell, it doesn't appear there's anybody in it. But again, all you see is the slit of the the armor.
Okay.
Alright, should we go up and talk to him?
The armor?
No, we're looking
No.
for Tarina.
Is there anybody else nearby?
Yeah, 'cause said it was busy.
All right, so as you're talking about the different, there's a couple of commoners in there. Let's see, you'll see a lady, I guess. She just looks like she's been drinking quite a bit. She's just a little out of it. And you'll see another female character who's a halfling. She's obviously much smaller than you. And she looks a little rough, like she's just been through some stuff along her in her life.
Okay.
There's another man. Some of these. Okay, so there's a man. Some of these names are so much I can't tell if they're a male or female.
No.
There's a man in a corner, also who's just kind of sitting around scribbling some notes into a book. He's not paying attention to anything going on around him. He's just writing away like he's got something important to be writing down. But it's just like he's just got thoughts coming out of his head. And then there's a half orc in there. She's happy. She's here laughing in the corner. She just seems like she's having a good time over there talking to whoever her friends are with her. Also, there is a character over in the corner who she's speaking to, who seems, I don't know, like he's knowledgeable. He might be a little sophisticated, and he's just feels pretty. I mean, it's like somebody who's confident in what he does, but he's a little aloof, maybe.
Okay.
And then there's one other person you see, definitely looks aloof. He's kind of snooty character. He's somebody you might know because he runs the apothecary down
Okay.
another part of town. So he's hanging out here. You just have gone past his store on occasion, and you also know him to be kind of a snooty character. Just not real social. He's not very friendly.
Okay.
He does have a big colorful cape on him, if that matters. But anyway. What do you guys want to do while you're in here?
Okay. A lot of characters in there. Who's the closest person nearby?
Well, Alan Owlith is tending the bar. He's the bartender.
Okay.
He's got two people working for him. You can see running around the bar, serving drinks, doing that kind of thing. And they're very friendly. You can tell that they're joking or communicating with the other attendees at the tavern.
Okay. Why don't we go ask the bartender?
That's a good idea, goblin buddy.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I do flip. Acrobatics +6.
Wow.
You guys are leading this party.
Alright.
Did you hear a town disappeared?
Bro.
That's subtle.
Yes, Beeboh.
Can I get a drink?
Yeah. Oh, certainly. I can get you a drink. Thanks for coming into my tavern and enjoying the great atmosphere I've been brewing here. I've been putting this together for years, and it's just a fantastic place, and I hope you enjoy yourself. What can I get you? What specific kind of drink would you like?
Can I have some water?
Water. Sure. I can get you some water. And he runs to the back and grabs a glass and scoops it out of a barrel and pulls over to you and drops
Is this
the
from the
water
river?
down. Excuse me?
It's from the river.
Well, of course, all the water around here is from the river. You would think I got out of the latrine back there?
Cheers.
I will have an ale, sir.
Yes, sir. I'll get you some ale too. And he's anything I can get any of you fine folks.
How's the water?
Exquisite.
One water.
That's my
Water it
intelligence
is.
knowing that word.
And you, man?
What? Well, it's Elvin's song. Is that what it's called? Elven
Elf song.
elf song.
Elf Song Tavern.
So, what kind of elven ales do you have?
Alvyn. Why would you think?
I don't know.
Oh, you're thinking the name of my. You know.
Huh?
All right, so that's a funny story about Elf Song Tavern. Yes, I do have some ale for you, but since I know you're putting it together for that reason. That's not. We do have it, but that's not why. That's how we named it Elf Song Tavern. When I bought this place, it's apparently got a ghost. Every now and then, you'll hear somebody singing, and it's in Elvish. So only those elves that come in have ever been able to understand the gibberish. It's pretty much the same all the time. We don't have a lot of. I don't even remember what it is that he's saying, but every now and then you'll hear it, and as he's talking, you can start hearing this very faint, like music in the background. It's like somebody singing.
Is this the same music as before, or not?
No. This is more ghostly. You can hear it kind of going in the background, but there's not any. It just sounds like it's a little lamenty, but it's just.
Are there words?
Well, that's wild.
It's in Elvish, so you
Elvish.
could probably understand it. You might. So anybody with Elvish could probably understand what they're saying, but it's not really. It's not a defined. I mean, it sounds like they're just saying, "Oh, my life is long, and I miss the loves that I've encountered in my life." There's not a lot of details to it. It just sounds like it goes over and over, like they're complaining and.
Kind of like a
I
sad
don't know.
melancholy.
Kind of a sad thing, like they're almost one of the patrons at the bar. They're just there. They can't drink it away, so they sing it away. They're tunes.
Where does it sound like it's coming from?
It's just an ominous sound within the. It's just taking up this.
I wanna
It's
look
like
around the room.
you can hear
I
it.
want
in
to
the
try to
text.
find it. Do whatever I can.
You can if you like. It's almost like a mist-like sound. It's just in the area.
We're looking for our Tyria.
Tarina.
Tarina. Oh, Tarina. Yeah. Tarina, you can find her. I think she's always upstairs playing Baldur's Bones, I think it is. It's a poker kind of game. It's like 21. Have you ever played blackjack? Basically.
I don't know what that game is.
Yeah, it's a card game. Yeah, they do it with dice. It's interesting. So, but they're up there all the time. You always hear people yelling at her though. I don't know what the deal is. She must be taking all their money. I think people feel always like she's taking everything they own. She must be really good at it.
Okay, then I will.
Okay.
Upon hearing that, I'll be like, all right, let's go then, and start making my way up the stairs.
Where are you guys going?
We're gonna go talk to Tarina.
Were you not listening, gnome?
Thank you for the water.
So you're just gonna go straight from there upstairs.
Well,
Actually, have you heard anything going on around town? Any rumors of anything going around?
No. I don't know of anything lately. I know there's been a serious spike in crime lately, from what all of my patrons keep telling me. But beyond that, nothing too much. I did start hearing. I don't know if anyone else noticed, but there was this strange music that people have been talking about that that just started up. I think it was just as of this morning it started coming in. People started coming in my bar talking about that music, wondering where it came from. I told them I have no idea what it is. I haven't been able to hear it. My ears are kind of going. Yeah, that's about the strangest thing I've heard, short of the ghost that sings around my tavern here. That amusement must be taking up some of my business.
music in here, music out there.
Do you
Very
have
strange.
have a theory for why crime might be going up?
I think it might just have something to do with the increased population around here. We've had a lot of people coming into town lately. I don't know if you've heard, but apparently one of our neighbor towns, Elterel, just vanished. This is, again, I personally didn't witness it, but there's people coming into my tavern and they're complaining. There's a lot of them from Elterel. It's just a lot of people in town lately. They're all trying to find places to be and stay, so yeah, you know, the riffraff comes out in those scenarios and really seems to amp up the crime situation. You got people getting hurt in the streets and robbed. It's terrible. The whole thing's a mess. But I'm hoping to give people a little respite from that in my bar here.
Very noble.
Okay.
Do you think the singing in town that people have been hearing is related to the singing in your tavern?
I don't know that they've been explaining yet as singing. I think they've just been saying it's just like music being played. So I don't think they've said anything about words of any kind. So I don't think it's related in any way. Besides, that the song that's been going on inside of my tavern has been here since I purchased the place many years ago. And this music that people have been talking about hasn't, you know, it just started. So I don't think it's in any way connected.
Have they said what type of instrument it is?
No, I haven't heard any kind of detail like that. All I've heard people saying it's kind of a jovial sound, like happy, merry music.
Okay.
Totally unlike my my singing cloud leaf friends around here somewhere. It's not the same.
I get distracted and I start walking away and just looking at the armor. Just watching it move. Mostly.
And as you do that, you see that the armor doesn't really do too much, but it does kind of turn its head towards you and drop its head down and look at you because he is quite tall.
Okay.
But
I'm
then after a
moving
few
my head.
moments of staring at you or moving its head with you, he just puts his head back up and starts looking around the bar again, like he just is not totally too concerned with you. Like he's dealt with that kind of thing before, I guess.
Alright. Closer look, still, there's actually no one inside it.
Give me a perception check.
20.
Yeah, you're quite sure there's nothing inside of there. You don't see any kind. It looks hollow inside his eyes when you look inside. So, although he's looking at you, it doesn't appear to be with eyes.
Okay.
So he's just aware of things going on.
There's nothing in here, guys.
I'll look at the bartender and be like, what's with the empty suit of armor you got over there?
He's a little enchanted, or
The armor is called. Oh yeah. Oh, that armor there. That's Crank. That's it's one of my bouncers. He kind of keeps an eye on things, make sure that my staff and my employees are taken care of here, that nobody's causing any trouble. So he just kind of just sits there and pretty much only moves when somebody's harassing our fine employees.
I would love to know where you got such a suit of armor.
Yeah, you know, he came with the place. Another one of those things. He came with my tavern. He when I purchased it, they said, "Hey, Crank there never leaves the tavern, but he's good in a pinch when your employees aren't being taken care of. They're being harassed. He comes to business. So I brought the half ogre you saw out front.
Oh yes, we met her.
She was mine. I brought her along. She was one of my first employees, and she kind of does the same job. She helps keep an eye on things. She kind of watches the door and helps people out when they need a little help leaving my premises. So yeah, not the most social being in the store, but that's not what I hired her for. So I'm okay with it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
I
the
guess
water.
we'll.
And we're gonna go check out.
I pay for my drink and I take it upstairs.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy your time here while you're staying.
I leave a copper on the table.
I appreciate it. You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay me though for the water. Hey, it's free. It comes free to me. It's free to you.
I walk a little bit. I turn and I say, "Keep the change."
And he picks it up and goes, "Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It's more than I had a moment ago." And he puts it away in his coin pouch there. hey, and you don't. And you're walking up the stairs. He looks at you, and it's not true what they say about you goblin folks. You're all right.
See, they'll come around, Beeboh.
Yeah, notice. Goblin.
Alright, so as you go up the stairs.
That's 4 cover. Are we like going into like rooms? Like this is where
You can go, whatever you want when you get up there.
So we all.
well, I
go
mean,
down?
like I figured it was more like a
You're
hotel
going
room up
upstairs.
top.
I do have a second floor stairs, a second floor map for you. So if you come upstairs, the stairs are. This goes over here. Oops, you can put that one underneath. And this one goes there. And this one goes here. So this is where the stairs are. You guys walked over here and you came up the stairs this way.
Okay.
Alright. So, Tarina, is that one of these tables?
Yes. Tarina is. Let's see. Trying to see if she's in the
Or-
main room.
Can we see who's playing Baldur's dice?
Baldur's Bones.
Baldur's Bones.
Yeah, you can hear a lot of ruckus going on, and she is. You can see that there's a small group of people over in the center of the big room in front of you, and there's a lot of grumbling and cheering, mostly from Tarina. She seems to be happy about what's going on, and a couple of people stomping. And there's at least 1 or 2 people stomp off after you've watched for a short period of time, and they go down the steps and like they're just mad.
Is it mostly humans?
Yeah, mostly humans. They're all kind of I think they're all just commoners that you might see anywhere in town.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's see if I can do this
I just
description.
rolled.
I need some.
Okay, it pops up that you rolled in something.
I need to find.
On the game log.
Oops.
What did we do?
Thought I had it up, but I don't.
People can roll
Just a moment.
Oh,
and it will pop up.
oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
She does that when she drinks.
So
Honks like a goose.
It's,
What the heck? Is she okay there?
She's not vibing.
She honks like a goose.
So there's when you walk in this room, there's like lanterns all around. They're hanging from the rafters. There's no windows in here. It's a big rug covers the wooden floor in front of you. That's what that thing you're kind of stepping on there. Let's see. It kind of dampens the noise, and the drunken patrons gather around 2 large tables. They're eating and playing games of Balder's Bones. And one of the individuals seated at the table nearest the stairs is Tarina. The NPC. Let's see if I have a. Let me see if I have a Tarina for you. Yeah, this can be Tarina, but she doesn't actually have a sword on it. But she's just. It's on her hip. she's got a sword on her hip.
okay.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
Okay. Is there an empty seat at the table?
Yeah, you could probably find a seat around the table if you like.
Alright. I don't say anything, I just sit at one of the empty seats.
I join him. I sit. I'm ready to gamble.
I just sit and watch watch the dice.
I'll just stand and be.
Quiet.
Okay,
Still short.
Tarina sees you guys approach and sit down, and she looks up and goes, "Hey, all right, some more money. You guys are here to gamble a little bit with me, aren't you? I'm just looking to get some more people. You want to play a game of Baldur's Bones? You looking for some fun? Possibly win a little bit of money? You think you can do that?"
Oh no, I'm just here to watch.
Yes.
Hey, I knew I liked you, Miss Little Halfling.
Beeboh.
What are you exactly?
You can call me Beeboh.
Beeboh. You're a Beeboh. Okay. Well, nice to meet you, Mr. Beeboh. Hey, so you want to try Baldur's Bones with me? You say. All right. Cool. Have you played this game before?
No.
No?
I'm very excited.
You're in for a time, man. This is a great opportunity to win some money. Let me explain the rules to you. So, the way this works, it's a little bit like 21 with dice. So here, take a couple dice. You're gonna roll. Let's see here. I've got to find my exact rules so I don't guess this wrong.
D6s.
Not as organized as you'd like.
I'll warm it up.
Sweating.
Sweating already.
All right.
10 seconds on the clock.
So you put down some money. Here, I'll throw the first. We'll start with the silver here. You know, just in case you're really good at this, and you might take my money from me. So she throws down a silver on the table, and she says, "So are you in? You gonna go in with me on this?"
Sure. I'll put in 100 copper.
No. Just match the. What is 100 copper?
100 copper is a gold.
You really want to go that high in your first try?
I pay in copper.
Yeah. Right.
Fine,
All right.
I'll put 10 copper in. I didn't know that's how it converted.
Oh, okay. And she kind of gets a
copper
gleam
is
in her
a penny,
eyes, thinking
and a
that
gold is a dollar.
you could tell in her eyes
Yeah.
she's seeing an opportunity here. It's like, okay, sounds good. All right, so each player will roll 3 dice.
As I'm watching them, I'm going to be watching to see if she's trying to pull off any sort of like sleight of hand trick.
Can I roll the first sleight of hand I was about to say?
I guess I'll watch both of them then.
I'm pretty sure I have sleight of hand. I actually don't have sleight.
First thing
Well,
you
I still have
do.
+4 to it, but
All right. First thing you do is cheat.
Let's go. Let's go.
that's with
Yeah,
6s, so I don't know
let's
how
make
my
a minute.
+4 would help.
So each player rolls 3 dice. Play then proceeds clockwise around the table with the host. No one else is in on this?
No, I'm watching from the shadows.
All right.
I'm
Not
watching
actually.
from the
Oh,
shadows.
what the heck? I'll sit in. I'll play too.
All right, so you throw in your 10 copper.
10
whatever the heck
copper.
we're
Sure,
doing.
there's
Or
my
1
10
silver.
copper.
All right, so grab 3 d6s. Each player rolls 3 dice.
Oops.
Do you want some more dice?
No,
Here's a
I
couple
have
blues.
6. You know how expensive these dice are?
Okay. Okay. So on their turn, a player can choose to stand or roll. If the player stands, the next player can take a turn. A player who rolls
write it down.
takes an additional die and rolls it. If the total of their dice exceed 21, they bust and are out of the game. Otherwise, they can keep rolling
Oh,
additional
man.
dice until they stand or break. So so you rolled 3 dice.
Okay.
Now, do you want to stand or hold?
So
You're trying to get as close to 21 as you can without going
So
over.
if standing is rolling 3 more times.
No. It's just add 1 dice. You'll roll 1
then
more
for
dice.
sure I'm rolling that dice. I got 8. Go. Puts me at 13.
Stand or roll.
You rolled.
No, he can go. He can keep going if he wants to.
I see.
You just
I'm
got to decide when he
rolling.
wants to push.
I'm rolling. 1. Oh my goodness. It's 14. I'm rolling again.
Oh.
Oh, re-roll that. A 6. I will stop at that. I will. What is it called? Stand and what?
Stand.
You just stand.
All
What was
right.
the other one?
Roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Dana, you're up. Or Daesys.
Yeah, I gotta roll some more.
That's
So you want to roll additional dice?
currently 8.
So that's 8.
Do you want to keep them or just add more?
Oh, I'm just gonna add more.
Okay.
Or I
I'm
can.
gonna.
I can
Okay.
roll 1. That's 10. 13.
Okay.
16. 20. I'll stand.
There you go.
If we're all going to split the win.
Wow. So Tarina, she actually rolls a 17 on her first try. She obviously sees the need to keep going. So she's going to go ahead and roll her additional dice. And she busts. She's like, oh, I seem to have lost. You guys are good at this game. I'm impressed by how your luck has flowed so well for you.
Uh-huh.
Beeboh
No way.
wins.
So she pays out. You take the pot, and you guys have to split the pot between you because you both tied.
So 30. So you each get 15.
15
Your 10 back. and then
copper.
So how much do I get?
15 copper.
15? Okay. Cool.
That's huge.
Well, you know, it's more than I had admitted.
So does and you guys want to try again? Anybody else want to get in on a try?
I'll go another round.
It does.
Get you.
I'll go another round. If it's
Yeah, I'll go another
easy.
round.
See?
Anybody else want to get in on another round?
Does it seem like everybody's been playing above board?
Roll perception.
Yeah, roll a perception.
The first round isn't when you want to do that, though. It's
2.
Yeah, they don't cheat on the first.
Yeah, everything looks pretty good to you. You're like, so, you don't see anything wrong with what they're doing so far. It appears to be just rolling dice.
I have been keeping an eye out for just like sketchy hands as well the whole time, but that's just in general. So I don't know if you want me to make.
Have you heard anything about a disappearing town? as
So
as I pool my money,
blunt.
my 15 copper.
Sorry, what was that?
I asked, do you know anything about a town that's disappeared? We heard that a town has disappeared. Some crazy stuff.
Yeah, I do believe I've heard some rumors of that. That was very familiar to me. Some of these guys coming in complaining about their city just up and vanished. You see, Elterel, you said? Yeah, I did hear something about that. Not any details about it, but maybe it was one of them who were complaining about their town of Elterel, I assume. But yeah, we've heard something. We don't know many, and I don't know any details about it. I'm just kind of hanging out here, having a few drinks, and playing one of my favorite games.
Okay. Well, I'm down to go another round.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Anybody else gonna get in on this one?
Yep.
Nope.
Just the two of you again. All right, that's fine. This works. All right. How much we going this time around?
All in.
I'm not exactly familiar with all in when I don't know what you have to begin with. You're gonna have to let me know what the bet is.
87 gold.
What? Did you not buy anything?
Okay,
Bought like
87
8 daggers and
gold.
armor, and that's it.
Is there something I should know?
No
You don't have
backpack.
like a backpack?
What about a backpack? I rolled like pretty high on my gold. No, I won't go on. We'll do 20 gold.
Still
Okay, man, you're a gutsy little what you called yourself, a Beeboh? You're a very gutsy little Beeboh. Let's go ahead and do it. I'll do 20 gold with you.
Okay.
Anybody else gonna get in on this?
That's too rich for my blood.
Tell you
Where
what, we
did
can
you
go.
get
We can
this,
go
Beeboh?
separate. We'll do
No.
two separate games. What would you
Alright.
like to bet?
I'll do the 15 copper that I just.
Beeboh needs a new pair of shoes. Or shoes at all.
Do you wear shoes?
Okay. Alright, let's go. Wait, so we're doing 20 gold? It's a chance for double my gold.
You have to roll 3 dice to start.
Oh, right, well.
He only wants to use his one die.
3, 6, and then the last 1. Puts me at 10. And I'll pick up.
You really only have 1 dice?
He doesn't want to use
10,
other ones. He does have other dice.
Put me at 16. I'm gonna roll 5, maybe.
Oh, roll.
Count.
It looked like a 5 for a second. 1. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
I'm rolling. No!
Thank you, Mr. Beeboh. I appreciate it. And she just kind of picks up the money and.
Wait, does she not have to roll?
You went
Well, she can. All right, here we go.
What if she does?
I'll
Is it not-
stand.
Is it not happening?
We're good.
Is it not happening at the same time?
Yeah, we're all good here. So thank you, Mr. Beeboh, for the gold. Much appreciated. Come back anytime. You all right? Ready to try to scan? What would you call yourself again?
What would I call myself again?
Yeah, she doesn't know you.
Oh, she doesn't know me. I don't know what to tell her.
Oh, you can start with your name.
Just call me Daesys.
Daesys, nice to meet you, Daesys. Thanks for stopping by.
Good to meet you. All right.
Go ahead.
I go first?
Yeah.
There's 11. 17.
Ooh. You do it?
Wait, hold. How much money did you put in?
15 copper.
15 copper, okay.
Okay.
Look at these low balls.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, as she sweeps down and picks up the money. Thank you, Miss Daesys. I appreciate it. And just as she picks up the money, you can hear some noise going on downstairs. And it's like some kind of, what do you call it?
Kerfuffle?
Kerfluffle. There's a kerfluffle. I better use that word. I didn't even think about it. Kerfluffle's going on downstairs. You can definitely hear somebody's rowdy, somebody's angry.
It's not
Tarina, if that's what you call yourself, get down here. I know you're in here. And Tarina quickly looks to you. Hey, you want some information from me? I'll tell you what. You deal with these guys downstairs. I will gladly tell you anything you want to know. These are some old friends of mine. They're they're not real happy with me right now. I really appreciate any assistance you can give me dealing with them. And I'll tell you right now, I think they're out for blood. I know they're I might have relieved them of some of their property before I left them last time I saw them, possibly. But that said, you helped me out here, and I promise I will tell you everything you want to know. Whatever it is you're inquiring about me.
Can we get that in writing, please?
I'll help you for 20 gold.
She looks at you and goes, "Ah, Mr. Beeboh, really? Oh, okay, Mr. Beeboh, I'll give you your money back. That's fine. That's fine. You can have it back. I don't have a ton of other money. You can, she's kind of just trying to get past this bribery state of things, and just says,
Okay.
That's what I can offer you guys right now, please. And you can start to hear their stomping coming upstairs. You can hear even some, possibly even them pushing past some people. They're coming up the stairs as you finish this up.
I tell everybody to
We're
try and
helping you
hide.
tell us stuff. Can we get that in writing, please?
We don't have time. I promise we'll be there, but I don't think we have time for me to be writing stuff down right now. I didn't exactly come with a notebook and
I will,
pen.
as she's saying this, just step right next to
Everybody
I already have a
the
contact
stairs
form.
against the wall, so anybody coming up, I'm just gonna attack.
Can we
right away
try and
with,
try and
lawyer,
stealth?
too.
We all try and hide.
my
Group stealth.
You're all gonna try and stealth.
Everybody's stealthing, that doesn't necessarily work.
Yeah, I'll hop out on him.
I'm not. I'm in the middle of the room.
Tarina, you lowlife, I'm coming up there after you. You better be ready. I'm gonna take my stuff back out of your skin.
They're coming up this way.
They're gonna come up here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hide under the table.
Okay.
No, the stairs
I
are over there.
quickly here.
Is there a wall against the stairs?
And,
Oh my gosh.
Just as you guys all start to scramble to get into your position, you see this guy start coming up the steps.
I didn't know he was there. I'm gonna stealth right here. Nah, I don't know.
I'm going to hang back a little bit.
So, Beeboh, roll me a stealth.
Oh, okay. I am stealthing.
I'm going to hang back.
You want me to do stealth?
Pretty sure I got
table?
+6 to stealth.
Are you hiding under the table?
I am hiding.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead,
Okay,
roll
so that's
stealth.
a 11, I believe, for stealth.
That's a 1.
Whoop.
That
total of
one.
5.
Yikes.
Why are you hiding under the table?
What was your stealth total, Beeboh?
Mine would be 11.
I mean, I was trying to hide.
You kind of dived into the room there. Is that what you did?
Yes.
I was trying to
Also-
hide at the entrance of the stairs. I don't know if I successfully
There's
did that.
not a whole lot of
Banister.
places to hide. Go ahead and
It's not
roll
like
a
a wall.
stealth for me. we'll say maybe you went to try to get behind this wall over here.
Well, I want it to be so that like when they come up, I can like attack them. But if I can hide there, I can throw a dagger at them or something.
Let's see what your stealth says. How aware he is of you.
Oh no, it's a 13. I rolled a 9.
Okay.
You might be distracted.
He's not very focused on you as he comes up the steps, and as you can see behind him, he's got a couple of people coming up the stairs following him. Karina, there you are! And he sees you. He sees Karina. Doesn't seem to be terribly concerned about. Like he's only got eyes for one person, and he knows that there's other people in front of him, but he's not really terribly concerned about them. He has a number of friends coming up the steps with him. So he starts marching over towards Karina as you guys are standing there. Hold on a sec. I want to make sure I have all my details down.
So where am I? Stealthing? Okay, I can move when I'm stealth, right? I'm in a bad spot.
Yeah.
A lot of people. It's a lot of people.
Okay, these are there's 8 motley humans have walked in. Their leader is a brawny man with a cloudy eye, a cruel sneer, and a pirate swagger. The others are an unsavory, rowdy bunch who act as if they own the place.
Okay. I say just kidding. But I'm stealthing.
And as he walks in, he's, there you are, Karina. If that's what you call yourself, I know that's not your real name, because I've heard you called other things in the past, but some of them not as savory. Let's see here. And as he sees her, he charges towards her. He picks with his sword, and he just like ignores everybody in the room and just starts going straight.
Can I try and throw a
Karina.
dagger at him before he gets close?
Well,
well, he's not. He's completely not aware of you, and he doesn't care. So yes, you may go ahead and throw a dagger at him.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for it.
But
oh, it's not gonna hit. How's a 6 looking?
A 6 to hit?
Yeah. Might be weak.
What?
How did you?
2 plus 4.
Your dagger flies harmlessly past him, it just bounces off the floor, kind of behind him, not accomplishing anything as he goes straight for her, ready to swing.
Okay.
Well, I must have drank too much water.
And also coming up the stairs. So as he's coming up,
7
his friends don't look like they're ready necessarily to engage anything as he's walking over to her, and she's kind of like backing off, like, hey, what's his name again? Hey, Captain. Claudia. Hey, Captain. Nice to see you again. And he's like, don't give me that, Karina, you little beep, 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 beep. And these guys are all just kind of standing around, like kind of all haughty and full of themselves. Mm-hmm. And behind them is standing. Oh, there's another one of their friends right here. Is half ogre, who's really just kind of coming up. She's the half ogre from outside. Half orc? No, half ogre.
Is half ogre, really?
She's half ogre, but she's not really. Doesn't look like she's looking for a fight, but she is trying to keep an eye on what's going on because she knows that a couple of the employees do come up and down these steps, and she wants to make sure they're not getting caught up in all this nonsense.
Okay. Well, what has she done wrong to you?
Oh my gosh.
This woman has stolen a large sum of money from me and my friend. she came in, she was serving with us, and then all of a sudden she disappeared, and we're all finding stuff missing on a regular basis. She walked out with a bunch of our gold and various equipment.
Do you have any proof that it was her that stole it?
I don't need any proof. I noticed that she did it as soon as she was gone. It was like the only person who left.
Well, she seemed to admit it to us, so she's clearly in the wrong here. What? She said, I've taken their property.
She did say that she may have relieved them of some of their property.
Yes, she did.
Throw her under the bus.
This is my character giving your character that look, by the way.
And I am responding as I did. She's stolen their stuff.
And so she's like diving around, trying to hide behind tables, and he's like, "Get over here, you wench!" And she's like she's just chasing her around.
No, wait a minute. What did you say your name was, sir?
Captain?
Yeah.
Deadeye. They call him Deadeye.
Deadeye. You seem like a really smart guy. Surely there is some sort of agreement we can come to so that this doesn't have to come to blows.
There's probably little you could offer me to make me satisfied with what she has taken.
20 gold.
But I'll tell you what, if you and your scrawny little friends can cobble together 5,000 gold, I might let her off.
Ooh, how about?
Well.
No, thanks. How about a game of?
Because you're doing so well with it.
Baldur's Bones.
Baldur's.
Boulder Bones.
Baldur's bone.
Baldur's Bones.
And when he hears you say that, he stops for a moment and he's like, "Who said that? Who mentioned Baldur's Bones?"
Huh? Ooh. Not me.
You were hiding.
Was that you, you little pipsqueak? Was it you who mentioned it? You think you could beat me at Baldur's Bones?
Of course. I win 50% of the time.
Roll for me a what should we say?
Probably persuasion.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Uh oh. I got +1.
Oh no.
9.
You got a 29?
No.
It's like
There's no possible way for that.
he looks at you and goes, "Don't waste my time. You ain't got any chance to beat me at that game. Nobody can beat me at that game except for this cheating wench that I'm gonna behead in a moment." And he takes a wild swing, but doesn't get her. She's still just running around, trying to talk him out of it. But his friends are guarding the steps, so there's no way for her to get out of this area. She's just hoping not to get herself decapitated. She said, "You guys gonna help me or what?"
Yo, can I place my trap?
Probably not. No.
No, not right now. You cannot.
I don't know. I'd say we let them take her.
We need the information from her. Tortle.
I want their loot.
That's, I guess. Alright.
And she already paid me back, so I'm gonna do my job. Can I throw another dagger?
Okay, no. Alright. I will cast Shillelagh on my
throw
thing.
another dagger in
I
him?
guess we're fighting now, and I unsheath my rapier.
Alright, give me roll some initiatives.
What? I can't throw another dagger. I just want to get the premium damage off.
Oop. Yep.
What is
I don't want to
that?
use that die anyway.
Oh my goodness, this die is not doing me good.
I rolled so low,
So did I.
but I get a +7, so it's 10.
You +7 or did you choose alert?
Oh,
Yeah.
I rolled a 3. I rolled a 2, 1, and
Oh my god.
I rolled so bad too. Except for that first Balder's Bone game.
Let's see, NanLorna rolled. What did you roll, NanLorna? 10?
I have 10. I mean, I rolled a 3,
With a
but I have
+7.
10.
Alright, Beeboh, what did you roll?
Be a 9. I didn't roll a 9.
Daesys.
8.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Y'all, we about to die.
It's a lot of people.
Kinlek.
9. I mean 8. Sorry.
Oh wow.
Jeez, these guys
Oh
better be
my
slow.
gosh.
Beeboh.
You
No, I'm sorry, Alvyn.
12.
Wow, we got a high roller here.
I
Not
rolled a 3.
really.
But you guys both have a
No,
lot.
it was it was sarcasm and compared to the other characters on the.
At least I
and
go
roll
ahead of
really,
everybody else
really
in
low.
this
What did you roll?
And then we need to get some big damage out of it. It's actually-
What did you get?
She's already scared.
I rolled a 3, so I got a 12.
You have a what? Plus what?
Plus
Terry?
9 to my initiative.
Oh, because you have
You have Dex.
All these alert
I
players.
have some decks, but I rolled lower numbers to begin with,
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
Alright. I wanted to play him in Baldur's Bones.
Alright, did I have time to cast Shillelagh though? Or
What's
not?
that?
Did I have time to cast Shillelagh? I guess it doesn't matter. I can do it on my own actual turn.
We could say you cast it while all this ruckus was going on. You didn't actually start a fight yet.
Enchants my
Okay,
staff.
well, I still gotta pick up my deck first at the end of this fight. But I'm gonna pick up my daggers.
Let's see here. And,
Just to be clear, I can throw 2 daggers, right?
Mm-hmm. Your second one you throw won't get Dex extra damage.
Okay, that's what I thought.
and
I'm just gonna keep it tracker.
Karina. And alright, so that is it for now. And with all the ruckus going on, you also hear some clanking noises. This guy's also starting to come up the steps because again they're watching on. They're just there to.
Protecting the property.
They don't seem to be terribly concerned about the fight, but they are very much aware of what's happening up here. Like they're just watching what's going on. Because around there you can figure there's several of these little people, or at least a couple of them cowering in the corners, and they're just kind of in different places. They are the 2 or 3. What do you call them?
Commoners.
Waiters and
Patrons.
people that were working in the
Staff.
upstairs. The staff. There we go. And they're just kind of hiding around. There's a few of them. Okay, so yeah. Well, so Deadeye's not really too concerned about you, but he is taking a swing at Karina. And with that, he
Downs her. Crits her and kills her.
let's see, where's his? Oh, here we go.
so.
Really?
Plus 4 to my.
Wow.
I get plus 4 to my
That's a
daggers
bummer.
to hit.
Alright, so let's see the first to try. And he hits her. Okay.
Really? We're doing so
And
good.
damage. Oh my gosh. Oh, no.
Just in case
Well, that's right. I got to. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see here. I gotta make sure. I got that. What is his damage? Oh. Yeah, she takes. Where is she?
Wait, why do I get plus
She's
4 to these hits? Why do I get plus 2? too, because it said I got my proficiency.
Because Dex is only.
All right,
+2.
then
You get
it's
16,
going to
you get
be.
+3.
Oh, we got a lot of high
But they're
rollers
giving me
here.
+4 to hit.
Alvyn
Proficiency's
gets to
2.
go next.
Okay. Dex and proficiency, 2 and 2.
Oh, I get. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Doesn't seem like anyone sees me, right?
Yeah, well,
Or
the
it's
other
just-
people are just kind of watching what was going on. They were at least. Now that somebody's been starting the fight going on here, so yeah, nobody sees you because nobody's been paying attention. They're all watching the kind of those two, what's going on with them.
He calls her
They
friend.
are aware that you guys are all getting ready, but they're not too worried about it.
Okay.
I've already seen you throw a dagger. So.
Yeah, I pretty much came out of stuff.
And they kind of prior to this is one of them, right? I don't know.
Yes.
They're just kind of spread out a little bit because they're trying to keep her in.
Okay.
Cousin.
Dang, he's up in our grill.
I'm gonna load up my crossbow and fire at the guy who's right there. The guy who's chasing her around. Do I get advantage because it doesn't see me?
No, he's aware of your
Oh,
being
he's
in the
aware.
area, so he's not too concerned about you, but you're not going to get advantage.
Alright, I'll just attack. 2. So
Oh my gosh, that dice is so
3, 2, 1, 2. Cool. Yeah, that's plus. That's a 8 to hit.
Yeah, that's not going to hit him. The arrow goes flying by, sticking into the wall, and he barely even flinches. He doesn't even really notice that you shot at him. He's still getting ready to swing again.
Just gonna stay right there.
NanLorna.
I'm just gonna, I guess, turn around and attack this guy right here with my rapier. I don't know jousting terms, so I can't be very, descriptive
We'll
about
call
it.
him Bandit 1.
Yeah. Fencing.
On guard.
On guard. Okay. So 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And then what?
It's a D8.
It's a rape. And I rolled a 1, but it's +2, so 3 piercing damage. The minimum damage I can do.
He dies.
How much? 3?
3 piercing.
Okay. And then, Beeboh, you're up.
What's your initiative bonus?
So
Daesys?
is this guy actually right next to me? Because
Yeah.
I'm going to
What's your
have
initiative
a
bonus?
disadvantage.
My
if I try and
initiative?
throw anything at him.
It's 3.
If I throw
Yeah.
at a target that's not the one adjacent to me, does he get an attack of opportunity?
No, you won't get attack of opportunity. You're just gonna have disadvantage if you try to throw at something that's not next to you.
That's not next to me?
Well,
If you're not dealing with the guys right in front of you, you're gonna have disadvantage trying to hit something that's not there.
Wait, but I have disadvantage if I try and throw something at him too.
Well, if you try to hit the guy right in front of you,
with a
it's just gonna be
thrown
like
weapon.
but you're focusing on him, so I'm not gonna give you disadvantage.
Okay, so I'll throw
Because
one.
he's there, you're working. You might be able to throw it very hard, but it's gonna be
I throw pretty hard. I
it's
hit
pretty
hard.
close. You can pull it out and flick it at him, whatever. But
Well, I'm gonna throw my first dagger at the guy here if I'm not gonna have disadvantage. For 21.
Yeah.
That's it, I presume.
that hit. Yes.
Just gotta get this out.
Which one is he? The
The blue one.
blue one. Okay.
Okay, and I get +4 to this.
Okay.
8 + 2, that's maxed at 10 damage.
Alright.
Great.
Because I get +4 for my dex.
Mhm.
And then I get +2 for throwing.
Oh, right, thrown with mastery. Yeah.
Okay, so next we have
No,
Daesys.
my turn's not done.
Oh,
yet.
you're not done yet?
I'm gonna throw a second dagger at him.
Oh, okay.
This one's gonna hit a lot weaker.
You know you have to retrieve your daggers, right?
Yeah, I've been keeping track of them at 6 now. So, how is a third? Oh no, I add my proficiency. No, I don't.
Dex and proficiency.
Dex and proficiency, so 15.
That hits.
And for I don't add 4, just for 3 damage.
For 3?
Yeah. Makes me at 4.
Okay.
Hey.
Next we have Daesys.
Alright. Remind me how this works. I roll a d20 first.
Yeah, well, yeah. You pick your guy. Say what you're gonna do. roll a
I
die.
am gonna go for, the big noisy guy over there.
You're going for the big guy. You're
I'm
going
going for the
for
big guy.
Deadeye.
Yeah, might as well.
Where are you standing?
I'm over here, but I'm going for using a short bow.
You're gonna have disadvantage because you're adjacent to an enemy right now for a ranged attack. So that means rolling 2 20s and taking the lower for your attack, unless you deal with the guy who's right in front of you, or you can. What is it? They can step off. What is it?
Disengage.
Disengage.
As your
But that's
bonus.
your action.
That's your bonus action.
No, it's an action.
Is it an action?
It's an action to disengage.
Unless you're a rogue.
Oh, my
You
goblin
can
has the ability to disengage. As
Oh,
well.
later on.
Oh.
So I was like, what? What is this thing I don't know of?
You can also try to move away, but he might get an attack of opportunity on you.
Mm-hmm.
He will.
There was
He
something
will.
that I didn't have a disadvantage on, but I don't remember what it is now.
You've most of the time for range attacks, it's disadvantage
Yeah,
on him,
there is something.
on
I
the guy
remember
that's
reading, but I don't
adjacent,
remember
and
what.
then
I don't think it has.
they get an attack of opportunity if you attack somebody that's not him, right?
Just attack? I don't.
The attack of opportunity is how I have ruled it before. But usually it's disadvantage range attack against a melee target.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I would have just thrown it at someone else.
Yeah.
That's not what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think you do have something, but it's not disengaging. I don't believe it's.
Yeah, no.
Disadvantage.
No, she won't have.
Oh.
Yeah, she won't be able to avoid being hit if she steps off.
Yes.
Being within 5 feet of a hostile creature doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls.
Oh, it
You're
does.
a crossbow expert.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
you're a
Awesome.
crossbow expert.
Yeah.
then yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you gotta go, okay, so you go, you click the little red thing at the top, and then you go to features and traits and go to the bottom of your feats. And that's where it says my thrown weapon fighting thing.
different app. Or you on the app
No,
or the
I'm on
website?
that, yeah. You see the little
Oh,
red,
features and traits. Okay.
and then at the bottom should be your feat that you chose, the very bottom. Feats, crossbow
Crossbow
expert.
expert. Yeah.
You know
Okay.
loading property of crossbows with which you are proficient, being within 5 feet of a hostile creature doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged attack
Oh,
rolls.
nice.
Okay.
So you can hit him for
I
no
assume you're
disadvantage.
using a crossbow,
I
right?
did remember. Yes.
Because that is kind of a
Well, I was
crucial
gonna
element to
use
that.
short bow, but I have crossbow too.
Okay. You might want to focus on the crossbow since you are an expert at it.
Yeah. I guess
Yes.
I will use crossbow.
So the way it works, I'm pretty sure, is disadvantage if you make a ranged attack on somebody who's melee adjacent to you.
Yeah. Otherwise, that would be less useful.
Yeah, so
Yeah, she's not going to take a disadvantage at all using a
Yeah.
crossbow.
Yeah.
on
Okay.
melee.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I rolled.
Is this mine? Did I leave this
It's a
one
19.
on
Yes.
Yeah, I rolled a 19. Did I roll that
I'm wondering what.
already?
Doing what?
Did I roll it
I
or
thought
not?
you rolled. I thought you
I
Yeah.
think
I have
rolled.
no idea.
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's going to hit.
Plus whatever I have to add to it. So.
Yeah, so now you got to
yeah.
tell me how much you're hitting him for.
And
When you roll, take it down.
Holy moly, are you serious?
there, because I looked at the wrong
These are
thing.
huge. I think I for 13. He's not even out.
Find my crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hit the main guy?
And then I hit the blue guy. Only 5 daggers left.
Did you only buy
1d8
daggers?
plus 3.
I bought a backpack and there's
You're gonna need like provisions and stuff.
the backpack.
Of course, it would help if I could remember
have-
what a
If
T
you're buying
looked
things
like.
like piecemeal,
Which one?
then you have to
A D8.
specifically say you're
It's
going
the
to
most diamondy one.
So how
Yeah.
much damage
Yeah.
are we doing?
I am doing 9.
Ooh.
I even bought extra hunting traps.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I think
Is that it?
Yeah. I think I have a bonus action. Go back to where I was. Crossbow expert attack, 1 bonus action. What does that mean?
Oh yeah, I did put hers. I just dropped it. That's way down here.
With a one-handed weapon, you can use a bonus attack. Oh. Use the attack action with a one-handed weapon. Use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow you are holding.
I don't think you have a normal crossbow.
Yeah, I just have a normal crossbow.
Crossbow.
Or normal crossbow is two-handed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, usually, yeah.
Light crossbow's two-handed.
Okay, so you probably can't use a
Yeah,
bonus.
probably not.
what is it?
So-
Bonus action to do what?
Wondering if she can make a second shot, but
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think she
When you
can
use
with
the
a normal
attack
crossbow.
action with a one-handed weapon, you can use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow.
Oh.
Oh no, okay, yeah, you're using a two-handed
Right.
weapon, so you
Can't.
don't have another weapon.
I don't have enough
You have
hands.
to-
Do
Okay.
you have anything else? No, we're level 1. I don't think she
What
has
if her
anything.
character has 4 arms?
I don't know. Are there a lot of elves, a lot of high elves with forearms out there?
I don't
I can
know.
confirm I've never met one.
That'd be
Yeah,
crazy.
I
wonder
think
if
that's
there's a
pretty
character
rare.
that
I
has-
met a lot of people in my life.
In fact, I don't know a whole lot of humanoids that have forearms. There's not very many of them. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and guess that you're done then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Next.
So Tarina, not really wanting to get chopped down by this guy, she's gonna go ahead and make a dash for the door, but she's gonna have to go through somebody to do it. So she's
Go
gonna,
through everybody.
yeah, she's gonna try, and she's just gonna jump in between these two dudes, and she's gonna take a swipe at this guy. And we'll call him Bandit 3 because that's the number. It's the third guy getting attacked. What have we got that makes him unique? Is that black?
Raising his hand in the air.
the cheering one. Looks like he's cheering. Alright. And she will do, so she will attempt 13, that's enough to hit. And she gets to do nice. Alright. And let's see. Next we have the bandits. They get their turn.
So slow.
We all go together.
Yeah, because I don't want to give them all initiative. So, this guy whirls around, having been attacked by something behind him, and tries to take a shot at the road behind him. He will miss though, so NanLorna.
Do you know my AC?
I know his role.
But also he does.
Okay, so this guy's gonna just go straight at the table here.
The gnomes is swiping at people's feet.
Which one's the
Is this?
gnome
Who's this guy? Oh, that's the
That's the
halfling.
He's
Most
technically
no.
under the table.
Oh, that's right. That's right. But he can see him under the table, and he kind of comes down and he crouches down and takes a poke at the guy under the table. I see you under there.
Do I get any cover from the table?
Yeah, half cover.
That's kind of a rough reach. Sure, I'll give you advantage on this roll.
Disadvantage.
Cover-
I'll
covers
give
ex-
him disadvantage on trying to hit you under.
Covers extra AC.
Covers how much extra AC?
Depends on how much.
The... Yeah, but it's at range it's disadvantage, huh?
Nope. That's extra AC.
Oh, is it 2 plus 2?
2. 2
Okay.
for half
All right,
cover.
so it's this one.
5 for 3/4 cover.
Jeez, that's a lot.
All right, so
Being short should just give you half cover.
Well, you do get bonus
he
dexterity.
misses. He's just stabbing under there. He's not able to get his sword on you. Says, come out of there! And just no such luck. So that
It
was.
says gnome.
And then we have let's see, this guy and that guy went. He'll pull out his sword and he'll take a shot at who's this guy?
No.
That's me.
That's you. That's Daesys. All right, Daesys. Bandit number 1 is. Or that's bandit number 2 coming at you. he will definitely miss. He takes a swing, and he doesn't realize it, but as he comes around, one of the patrons was over here and was crouching down in the corner, huddling, just crouched, and he just basically slices her hair off, and just little spurt of blood. She's like, ah! She screams, and it's like, what? Just leave me alone, leave me out of here! And all of a sudden, you see these guys get all alert, and they're like, they suddenly start to move, and they're saying, all right, enough's enough! And now they've decided to join the fray. So let's see here.
Clank
Clank.
and Grumpy Pants.
Pretty sure her name's not Grumpy Pants, but we'll go with that for now.
We never learned her name.
Can't remember. I don't know, I may not have said her name.
Half ogre.
Let's see.
Half ogre.
Half Olga.
Here we go. Small. Use it.
Gotta use it.
Plus one naming.
And she's there. And he gets to go. I didn't know I printed two-sided. That's going to be weird with all the ink going through. So whatever. I know, I'm done as fast as I can. And I'll just stick
The
in.
DMs know what it's like.
It's a slow action shot. The sword. Slice.
Well, you just see them perk up, and they just kind of they're now aware that they might be needed. You hear Olga making the exclamation that you guys need to break it up. The armor just kind of stands up taller, like he's ready for something. And then we come to the next bandit, who will take a shot at the.
Skip me?
No, we're still doing the bandits. We're not done with them.
According to this order, I should be before the bandits.
Oh. Okay.
You could just group the bandits.
I am grouping them.
Finish
but
the bandits.
I grouped them as.
Finish the bandits.
Can I let you finish the bandits?
Yeah.
Okay. That bandit missed. He didn't do squat. He swings and manages to miss the giant turtle dude right in front of him, nearly pulling a muscle in his shoulder while he does it.
It just like
Oh.
flips off
Because
the shell.
it was not impressive maneuver. And this character, he comes up and steps in between his friends and also takes a shot at the turtles.
Wait, did he walk away from Clank? Wouldn't he get?
No,
attacked
he was
by-
actually up. Well, these guys aren't in the fray
You
yet,
weren't
but they're
engaged with
just
them yet.
going up. So,
Okay.
and he will hit, or he will. I assume he's going to hit you. He is rolling a 18 on you, Beeboh. No, that's not Beeboh. That's the turtle.
18
Kinlek.
misses.
Woo! 18 misses. Well, then,
Or 18
guess he
gets
won't
blocked,
hit you.
At least.
Whoa, 18 misses. Okay, good to know.
Turtles are.
All right, so yeah, when
I
he
have-
goes
I have
up,
my shield
and it
deflected
just kind of just stinks off the side of you, doing absolutely nothing at all. It's like
I'm just standing here with my shield up, and he hits it.
it's like you just feel like a team coming off of it. All right, so the Deadeye is getting back into the fray. He says, "Get back over here, you!" And he comes charged Chica 1, and he can't get all the way. There's too much interference. So he
He can
says,
move
"Get out of
through
my
ice."
way!" And he takes. Well, he was trying to get to her, but seeing as the one.
He can't move through allies.
Yeah, but he can't move through the people around him. He's actually going to move through. He's going to go ahead. All right, whoever halfling under the table.
No, wait.
I am going to. Yeah, he's moving past you quickly. I'm going to let you take a shot at him because he is moving away from you, but it's going to be disadvantaged because that's a tough
I
position.
can't because I don't have any bolts in my crossbow anyway.
Why?
Because I mean, you load it and then you fire it, right?
Loading.
You didn't load it while you were under the table?
I loaded it as part of this at the start of my turn.
The loading property doesn't mean that you have to take a bonus action to load it. It just means you can't take multiple attacks in one action.
Right. Okay. So we're assuming that it would be loaded already.
Loading is free.
Free action.
From the crouch down, well, go ahead and make a normal attack because I think from the crouch down position, if you're on your elbows and you've got it loaded, maybe you can get a good shot off at his legs. We'll let it go.
Okay. Let's go. That's 17.
That hits.
Oh, sweet. Cool. That's
Take off his kneecap.
oh, 1. That's 5.
I did the same thing with my D8, and I was so
Okay.
disappointed in it.
5 damage. I guess that works because I guess that's my reaction, so that works out.
All right, and let's see. It looks like total.
No, you actually skip me now.
No, he's not. He's still moving.
I'm like last. Deadeye is first.
Oh well.
Got too
Go.
many players on the board.
Go. I know. I just like.
All right, I'm casting
You should have
fog.
let me finish with Bandit.
Yeah, why didn't you stop him after the bandit?
Because he kept going.
Go ahead.
I'm casting fog. So
You're casting fog.
yeah,
I don't know what that does.
I'm doing.
night
It's a
vision.
20-foot radius circle, so a 40-foot diameter circle that heavily obscures the area, meaning everybody inside of it is blinded.
Wait, does dark vision see through fog?
No. So
Why are you?
So everybody's blinded.
basically,
But why?
It's not just cover. Or...
it's heavily obscured, but they're basically blinded. Is how it works.
We're just gonna be
Right.
thrown in the
Which
dark.
You moved me
means
really far forward. I don't think I was there.
You're still in one
I
square.
thought the papers moved a lot, so it's confusing.
so basically everyone has attack roll disadvantage, and well, that's basically what it is. Since everybody's affected, everybody inside the cloud has
Where are the
disadvantage
squares?
on attack rolls
Can't see.
and any other checks that require sight. But for our purposes, that's mostly attack rolls.
So if you're blinded and you attack someone who's also blinded, you get advantage against it. No,
No,
you get disadvantage on your attack, but you attacks against that blinded creature get advantage, so it's going to be straight rolls for people who are both blinded.
Cancel each other out.
so everybody is in there just gonna roll like normal.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
but when you're not in the cloud, that's
That
when
seems weird.
But
That
everybody's
seems weird because you're blinded.
flailing.
Blinded seems like you're still flailing. Doesn't matter if he can see you or not. You might not. You still wouldn't hit him. He might not be able to dodge you, but
That's interesting.
So heavily obscured, such as darkness, opaque fog, or dense foliage, blocks vision entirely. A creature effectively suffers from the blinded condition when trying to see something in that area. And yeah, so blinded.
nope. Everybody's getting disadvantage in there. I don't care what it says. That doesn't make sense to me. I think everybody's flailing. They don't know what they see.
How's
Okay.
it gonna work for people shooting inside the fog?
If you're shooting inside the fog, you can't see either. You're going to be disadvantaged. You can't see
I think the
anything.
the other aspect to it is part of being in combat when you're being attacked. The idea is that you're also intentionally trying to dodge. I think that's what they're going for.
Yeah, but dodge is an action. Unless you are
Well,
intentionally trying
I mean,
to dodge.
It's part of
That's
like
what- that's an
in combat
AC.
maneuver.
That's what
yeah, I
AC
guess
is.
it's
That's
AC.
why your
I guess I
text mod is added to that.
kind of see it.
I mean, I ain't well. I just think that's their reason.
Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, I think this is just a big mess. So
Okay.
we're gonna say
All right.
everybody doesn't know what's going on.
Disadvantage, let's say.
And my
disadvantage.
staff, like, grows leaves and such, and starts. There's a little bit of an aura to it. And that's my turn. Shillelagh.
Oh, okay. All right, so now Kinlek continues to move.
Or Deadeye.
Well, you got to figure all this. Oh yeah, Deadeye. All this is happening all at the same time, right? So as he's running, this cloud just bursts up around him, and he's like suddenly kind of bumping into things, but he kind of pushes past his friends, and while there's not going to be a disadvantage. I'm sorry, you can't. The attack of opportunity is not going to happen. You lost sight of him when your cloud burst up. So. She is going to take a shot. He's going to try to take another shot at Tarina. But it's disadvantage. Which will definitely not hit, but he gets... Let's see, he gets... But he is swinging wildly still. Doesn't hit. And that one will hit. And you can see that she kind of buckles. She doesn't quite go down, but she's she's not feeling her best right now.
Wait, did you do reckless
now,
swing?
huh?
Did you do reckless swing?
No, he just has a multi-attack. He's just swinging around.
Jeez.
So Grumpy comes up and let's see here, man. There's not a lot of places for these people to stand. Grumpy Pants comes up, it takes a shot at him. Says, "You, Mr. That I need to get it under control." Now, is she inside the cloud right there?
Doesn't look like it.
She's on the
Where is
edge
she?
of it. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm on the corner. She's on the corner.
Oh, that's the cloud.
But she is seeing into the cloud, which is covered
Yes,
by...
that is covered.
Doesn't matter. She's very effective at taking shots inside the cloud, apparently. And he only has... Yeah. She swings down with her battle axe, which I don't actually think she's holding, but she does have a battle axe. She, man, I'm trying to... Okay, so the armor comes over and he takes a shot at this thief in the middle.
He's definitely in the cloud.
Yeah, they both... Yep, he hits too. Oh, these guys, they know their business, man. That's they are. That's their job, I suppose. And all right, which bandit have we got? Could I do that on? That's the shearing bandit. All right. Those two guys have gone. The next one up is Alvyn.
Okay. So I'm on the edge of the cloud.
Yes. I didn't know exactly where you were. If you're in the middle of the table, then you're right on the edge of it.
I'll step out to behind the cloud. I can see kind of what's going on in the cloud, right?
You're gonna still have disadvantage shooting into the cloud. It's just a big, big thing of smoke.
Heavy ocean
You see
cloud.
shadows maybe at best, but you don't know whose are whose.
Cool. I'll just back off until I'm like completely out of it, and I'll just take a shot at that one, I guess. Whoever's nearby.
Just gonna shoot.
The closest
an
shadow.
Just shoot into the cloud. All right.
Yeah.
The closest shadow.
Yes. With disadvantage, right?
Right.
12 and back to 2 12s. So that's 18.
That still hits.
So that's going to be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage on. Which
I
bandit
don't
is
know.
that
Someone
one?
over there.
The dual sword. I don't think we've hit him yet.
Just going to hope they don't.
Oh, how much did you hit him for?
8.
That bandit falls. You stick him in the neck through the cloud, and he just kind of.
I wonder if I hit anyone.
drops.
Do you want to leave bodies or no?
You're screaming.
No, that's too crowded.
I'm hearing the most blood curdling scream. I think I'm gonna hit.
It wasn't but blood curling. You stuck him in the throat, so it was more like ah! Just quick, and it was a little gurgling, and
How
then
does he
nothing.
know? Because you just seen well, probably the neck.
It's like you're sitting in the corner going, "Man, I hope that was one of theirs."
Yeah, I really hope so. I can't tell.
Okay, so NanLorna, you're up.
Okay. Upon being engulfed in a giant cloud, I'm gonna step back out of it. Not disengage, hoping that
You don't have. He can't see you. He doesn't.
Okay.
He doesn't know that you're moving.
And then I'm going to attempt to hide along the wall, I guess, just out of the clouds
That's true.
area. Does that make sense?
She's
You can, but he can't see you anyway. He's in the
yeah,
clouds.
but
so.
like if he pops out of the cloud.
Okay. You gonna attempt to stealth, or is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Full stealth.
Okay.
hide is an action,
Oh, I didn't know
For most
hide was an
people.
action.
but you have to be like hidden or obscured in some way. So the
You
cloud
can-
works.
You have to have an actual chance to hide.
What do I add to it?
Probably not.
Whatever
4.
your stealth thing is.
What are my stealth modifiers?
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, you kind of you managed to cuddle up into the corner there pretty good, just in case he happens to pop out.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yep.
All right, Beeboh.
Alright, I give him a good look and I wonder,
Yes.
I check how he's
Maybe.
looking. How does he look?
You're looking. You want to know?
I'm just checking him like, oh, does he look like he's doing good or bad?
Yeah, roll me a perception. We're gonna call it a
Perception.
free action check. I want to know how well you perceive.
Okay. Be in here. My perception is
And you
not.
could just click on it and it'll roll for you. But
No.
yeah.
6.
Yeah, you know he's been hit, but yet you can't tell if he's not showing any real signs to you that he's.
Okay. Can I throw through people? Like say I want to hit the guy behind him.
Well, they're gonna have partial cover from the
allies
other
will give
people.
cover.
Okay.
So
Alright, since I can't throw at him without disadvantage, I'll just go ahead and try and hit him with one of my daggers. Just
like
melee.
stab him. Okay.
Yep. Oh, that's a nat 1, so that's missing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like maybe you got a little bit of cloud in their eyes or something, and you just kind of blind. Ah! What the?
It's a heavy coastal
like-
cloud.
Something got in your eye. You just kind of swing and you didn't hit nothing.
The salty
It's like-
smell distracted
Someone
you.
else's elbow.
Is that it?
Is anything happening for the nat 1? No?
No.
Just I missed?
You just missed bad.
Okay. I'm
Bonus action.
just gonna bonus action hit him again. This
Hit him-
time
hit
it
him?
is
Hit him
a
again. I don't think it's gonna happen.
16? No, 14. Sorry.
But you have
That
disadvantage
will
on this also?
hit.
No, he's outside.
They're both
Oh.
outside.
That
Got
hits. So this is just a d4.
Yep.
For 3 damage.
3 damage. That's the blue one.
Uh-huh.
He just kind of takes it in and he's and he just kind of folds over, drops to the ground.
Nice.
The stab in the knee got him.
Nice. Got him. 1 down.
Right, are you
1.
moving?
No, I used the bonus. I
And-
guess I could move.
After Beeboh, we have
I'll try and move back a little bit. I can assess it. I don't know. I flip onto the table.
There you go.
Wow.
really. All right, roll athletics check.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
Okay, acrobatics.
It's
Same-
acrobatics.
same
Okay, I
thing.
think I have the same thing for both. So.
I guess he did do a flip. It wasn't
Why
just a
not?
jump up on the step. He did the flip. We'll have to call that acrobatics.
+6.
Don't get a 1 now.
10.
There you go.
Okay, he manages to stick the landing as he comes up over the top, and it's actually kind of impressive for those that were paying attention, which is almost nobody. I think the only one who actually saw you do it is Alvyn, and I don't know what he thought. What did you think, Alvyn?
I saw him just flip onto the table.
He's like, whoa.
I don't know what he was like.
He's probably thinking totally
I heard
unnecessary,
him.
but okay. Alright, so next we have Daesys. You're up.
Okay, so who can I
Creepy.
see? I
I'm
can't.
very
Creepy.
Can't see
agile.
him.
Unnecessary.
You can maybe see this
I've never
guy.
seen a goblin do
These two are definitely inside the cloud.
Okay.
So him and
Alright.
the armor.
I can do that.
So I'm gonna aim for that guy.
Think of like dense fog.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, wrong one.
like fog, but your brights are on.
And then you envision the enemies inside.
Yeah.
What number am I adding to that?
It should be a plus on your attack. What kind you're using your crossbow? So whatever
Yeah.
your, you just look at your attacks and it should say what your crossbow plus is.
A crossbow's
more?
dexterity
Yeah, decoration.
normally.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
dex
it's
plus
plus
your
5.
proficiency. Plus proficiency.
Okay, so 15.
So 15, and that hits.
Go ahead. For 9.
Oh, I don't even think we've had that guy
Nice.
yet. Oh. He goes down. You stick him right through the head, the little short
Nice.
dude who takes a dive.
Just pick them off one by one.
Okay, after Daesys comes Tarina. Tarina. Tarina's just gonna take a shot. She's like, "Get off of me, you big brute!" She's gonna try and stab into the cloud where she was just stabbed from. And she is gonna crit.
With disadvantage?
Oh, well, I guess I
No.
guess. Nope, I think she's still gonna hit him.
Okay.
Alright, fine, whatever, Karina. Alright, so she gets, definitely hit. And she will do, what I want.
Everybody has got disadvantage. That's why I put it down.
She does that much.
Yeah, the nice part too is we get to just back away and we don't even have to disengage.
And, that's true, he's blind, huh? She can move.
Mm-hmm.
So she takes her swing and quickly shifts out of the cloud, right over here beside you. And she goes, she's like, sit next to you. She goes, good idea. Because once she's standing next to you, she's aware you're there, but she's not worried about it. Okay, so after Tarina, we have Kinlek.
All right. Let's see.
Now explode the menace, killing everything inside it.
Detonate it. That's not how it works. All right. I guess I would sense this bandit next to me, and I'll attempt to hit him in the fog.
Take out some.
13, 16, 13 would be a 15 or 18 to hit.
That hits.
Just throw a
Nice.
bunch
What
of
do you hit with a mace?
My staff, my quarterstaff. So it's going bonk for 8 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
It's like,
Is your skull crack?
yep.
Okay.
Bonk.
Your guys are falling out here. Don't know what's going on in there.
Anything going on in that cloud?
I haven't seen anyone die. Plausible deniability.
He's like, I don't have proof that I killed that guy. That's
There is
arrow
no
in
proof
his
that I
neck.
killed anyone.
So,
That's all I do.
which one? Oh, you're the...
It's just the guy with the rapier there.
Okay. Roll for me. I want you to roll for me a charisma, or what do you call it?
Intimidation or
Intimidation. That's what I'm thinking. Roll for me an
Okay.
intimidation.
I was just giving you information. Wasn't necessarily intimidating him.
Yeah, but you know, it's information that could be intimidating to him.
Trace.
It wasn't. He just ignores what you say.
You don't get any pluses to your charisma? You have
No.
nothing.
So, next we
It
have.
was just the most mundane. You guys are falling.
He's like, just doesn't even faze him.
Okay.
All right, so now the bandit's turn, and let's see here.
Is Clank last? Is that what's happening here?
Kinlek and bandit. Clank is up here with
Oh.
these guys. He's actually one of the top
okay.
two.
Okay, they're together.
Let's see.
Gotta level us up to
here.
2.
Uh,
I wanna get that. I wanna
He's
get that.
stabbing back out at the cloud that stabbed back into him, and nothing happens. He just swings out, and it doesn't even hit you. It just like you just see this thing stab out of the smoke, and you could tell he's just stabbing at nothing.
The mist swirls around his weapon.
And let's see, that's number 1. Then we're gonna go for the cheering bandit. Interestingly enough, the bandits that I gave names to identify them are the only ones that stayed alive on their first hit. The ones I didn't died instantly.
Red shirts.
Red shirts.
Richard, my 4 brothers.
I presume a 12 not gonna be good. That's not good. Oh wait, he's aiming at. I guess he's aiming at the armor. So I gotta tell you what he hit. He did not hit the armor. He's just nothing. All right, and next bandit is the yellow bandit guy, and he's gonna step. He's just gonna step randomly out of the cloud. Let me see. I don't even know which way to take him. Let's decide. Okay. He steps out this way out of the cloud, and he sort of sees. I don't know. Is he in the cloud? Because the cloud's halfway in a circle.
I don't know. I'm on a corner, and Grumpy Pants is on a corner, and this guy's now on a corner.
Now he's adjacent
It's
to
a
her,
20-foot
but she got stealth.
sphere.
Okay, he's adjacent to her, but she got stealth. But I mean,
What's she hiding behind?
He's
she was hiding behind the wall there, just hoping that if somebody walked out from a distance, they wouldn't be able to see her. But
I think
he walked
if
right
he-
into her face.
If he's on the corner,
He wasn't looking for you, by the way. He
Looking
just-
out, he can see, but looking in, he won't. So
He
I guess he could see,
Alright,
but
he's taking a shot at NanLorna.
That doesn't make sense. I was hiding.
Yeah, well, he accidentally stepped right into your face. He came out of the cloud, and you're right there. It's like it's kind of hard not to see you. If you were like behind something between you, but there was nothing between you, there's nothing for you to be hiding at. Yes, you were hiding. Like if he was a step further away or half out of the cloud, he wouldn't have known you were there. But he only hit for 14.
That hits. I only have 13 armor class. I know, it's rough.
He will do 3 points of damage. Slashing you, if
It doesn't matter.
Okay, and that's it for the bandits.
Aren't you immune to slashing?
Deadeye.
Yeah, I'm immune to all,
physical attacks.
Deadeye doesn't know that Karina ran off because it's dark in here, and all he knows is he was attacked from somebody right next to him.
Uh-oh.
So he says, "How dare you hit me!" And he will probably hit her back.
Oh, great.
Is that with disadvantage?
Yes. Yeah. Alright, and he's gonna do. This could be bad for her. Let's see.
This is such a hard thing to find in here.
Oh, okay. would that not stay?
The half ogre bodyguard takes a fall.
Whoa.
Yeah, he kind of pounced her on that last swing.
Even he's still landing all his hits, even though he's attacking in fog.
Yeah, well, he didn't have to roll very high for her defense. Really isn't that great.
Okay.
So Grumpy Pants, I guess, is off the board. And but it is now Clank's turn, who comes up on him. Doesn't say anything because he don't talk, but he does know who seems to be the instigator of all this problem. So he's going to take a swing. Hit. Yes, even with disadvantage. And
Nobody's hitting it. Oh, there's only one person that's missed.
What's the point of this fog?
Are you complaining? He's hitting the guy you wanted to hit.
He also hit the ogre lady. Half ogre.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have a... It's not the most effective hitter in the world, though. And another shot for him. Oh, wow.
Just because you're attacking yourself, we still want to hear it.
You hear smack, ah,
Yeah.
a couple of grunts going at the same time.
Yeah.
So you can tell something's going on. There's definitely some impacts being hit. They are trading blows with each other. There is definitely something going on there, but in the dark and it's cloudy and you can't see anything.
Yep.
You know there's fights. All right, so next up we have Alvyn.
Nice.
That guy just came out.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a new target. Fire. And I don't have disadvantage because it's out of the cloud, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, yeah, we'll call that out enough.
That's a 2 though. So
Jeez.
That's
your
kind of
third
that's
two.
not advantageous right there. It's like again, he takes a shot. This time the arrow goes swinging by and pins the wall right in between the two of your allies, but it doesn't hit anybody. Luckily.
Is this door open?
What? Let me see. I gotta tell you what the room that is.
Door open.
Not all of them are. I think that's. Yeah, that room's okay. You can go in there.
It's open currently?
I think so. Yeah. Because
I'll just
some of the bedrooms are not necessarily open.
Run in there. Is it unlocked?
It is. It is un. Oh, nope, too far. Find it. It's right. It's right. Oh, there it is. See, what room is that? That's that one. Okay. That room is. Yeah, it's open.
Good.
It's just, yeah.
I just want to go in and go under the table.
Okay, so he turns around, runs to the corner, and quickly dives and rolls under the table once again, seeming to be his favorite location. NanLorna, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna just. It's the guy who just attacked me, obviously.
Okay, and no disadvantage. You could just take a shot.
Cool. 11.
11. Well, is that the total?
Yeah, I rolled a 7.
Oh, yeah, that would be a miss.
Yeah. Cool. That's my turn.
You could try your offhand dagger. Are you holding your dagger in the offhand?
I do have my daggers in my offhand, but can I do that? Can I make 2 attacks? Does that work?
Yeah, everybody can do 2-weapon fighting. So you can make a second attack with your dagger. You just
Okay.
won't add your dexterity to damage.
So I only have my proficiency, so I only get a +2.
Is
No. You get everything to hit. You just won't add dexterity to damage.
Oh, so I don't get the +2 to damage?
Yeah.
Why is that a thing?
Because it's your offhand.
Can you 2-weapon
You're not
fight
as
without a
coordinated.
light weapon as your main weapon?
Oh yeah. They both have to be light weapons.
That's what it says.
Oh, she's using a sword as well.
Are these
It's
two?
a rapier, not a
Okay.
sword.
Are these
It's not a
two
light
in the
weapon,
fog?
so, yeah.
But
Those
it's
two guys?
one-handed.
But it's not light.
Okay.
Are these two in the fog?
Yes, all three of
So
those
they're-
bandits are in the
I
fog.
didn't think I could. Why did you get my hopes
Okay.
up?
You can take a feat that lets you do that.
Doesn't help me right now, man.
You didn't take that feat?
Why did I join this party?
Well, when I hear the
Just was
swinging going on
walking
here,
around,
I
next thing I know,
how much
I'm
can I move? I think I
attacked
moved
by
30.
people I don't
5,
care about.
10,
It's six spaces.
20. And I heard it, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw a dagger at this guy.
How many daggers do you have?
8. I have 5 left. Might need to buy
He's
more.
got a lot.
Got a nice little pouch of daggers, so
Oh, he
you're
has
just
a
hucking
lot.
them at people.
Where do you keep them all that you can easily unsheath
Dude, I
them?
have like a.
They're throwing daggers. They
It's a
don't,
coin
they're small.
dispenser.
That is for.
Like the little
That's
straw
a
dispenser
19.
things?
Yeah.
It's a 19 to hit. I'm guessing
will hit.
he's a larger creature than
You can
me.
carry quite a bit of
Yes.
throwing daggers.
I'm gonna use
This
my
is 3 of
fury
them
of
right
the
here.
small.
Wow.
Alright.
You have to throw them pretty hard
The
to do any
small
damage.
creature is using Fury of the Small on the medium creature.
Yep. I get +1 damage.
From range?
Just +1 damage to
Oh.
whatever I'm hitting. So I'm hitting him for 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
10 damage. Okey-doke. Where'd my pen go? You can see he's. Oh, you can't see. Oh, him.
can
Oh,
see.
him. Never mind.
You
I'm
can
getting the
see.
wrong guy. That guy is dead. That's the. Well, that's the mace one.
Yeah, that guy outside.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's not dead. But he's not looking good.
Alright, I'm throwing another
Put it
one
that
at him.
way.
I'm gonna throw another one at him. I don't get Fury of the Small for this hit. It's
Yep.
just one hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a crit. How are we doing
Oh,
crits?
he's dead. We don't have to do
But
anything.
how are we doing crits
How-
for future reference?
Are we doing massive damage or are we just doing double your roll?
Whatever your hit dice is, max plus 1 extra roll.
Okay.
Okay.
So we are doing same.
So
same
I
roll.
hit him for 5, 7. Hit him for 7.
Yeah, he's dead. Pretty much like so. He's definitely down now. He was barely standing when you hit him, and then he just collapsed. When
Right,
you
is
hit
it
him.
is it like always the turtle's job to keep track of crits and ones?
I don't know.
Just goes right through. his
Okay.
After you do that, I look
chest.
at you and I go, thanks.
So, Daesys, you're up.
Beeboh does his job.
Okay. And we're still dealing with the fog.
Yeah, how long does that fog last? To the whole.
An hour,
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be
Oh,
dealing
still
with the
dealing
fog
with
for a
the
while.
fog. All right.
unless it's windy in here. But it's, I doubt it.
Yes, I packed my
There are no
scroll
windows.
of gust of wind just for this.
Yeah.
Well, unless I drop concentration, but I haven't been
Oh, it's
hit.
concentration?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's pretty cool.
Wait, so you could
Um,
drop it. Say you were first or something.
Mhm.
We're all after you drop it, and then we all hit him.
Well, you could ready an attack.
Oh,
Right.
true.
Ready to attack for when you can see an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. We should do that. That'd be so cool. We should lure a group of enemies
On one
out.
big target, that would make it so easy.
But I mean,
We just
I
all
guess
just-
I'm right before them. So
Well, okay, so I threw 2, but as I use my bonus action, I can't ready an attack.
no,
No, it has to be your main action.
Oh, okay.
specifically your main action.
But then I could do a bonus action. Could I ready attack and then do a bonus action attack?
No, I'm
No.
not on the reaction. No, you can't.
So I can't ready an attack and then use my bonus action as this.
You can ready an attack, yes. You can't use a bonus action after it because it's
Okay.
not your turn.
I don't know what to do.
Just hit something. It's all it is.
Just
at
walk
this
up and try
level,
to swing
pretty
at
much.
something.
Well, you did just see me bonk something next to me.
This is true. This is true.
And you could probably, like I said, you could probably see some shadows. The room's lit. You can't see any details. You don't know who's there. You're not totally sure their position, but the cloud is, showing that there's definitely bodies in there.
Yeah, it's not. It's very turbulent in the cloud. Just things are moving.
You might have a general area, like they're on one half of the cloud and not the other half, or kind of thing, but that's about it.
Do I have to do something to switch weapons? my crossbow to.
Put your crossbow away and switch to a sword.
Yeah.
Yes, that does take.
Takes something, not necessarily a whole bonus action.
I think it does take a bonus action to take one weapon out.
You might. I think you might be able to do it if you throw your crossbow down. But I think if you plan to put it away and switch to the sword.
No, I think actually, yeah.
it's
I
gonna
think you
cost
might
you
be
an
able
action.
to pull out a weapon.
I think you
Cost
get
you something.
I don't have a sword.
one action, one interact with an object.
Yeah, you can. I think you can pull out a weapon from
Right.
you
So
can't
you
pull
have
out
to.
two.
You have to
Draw
put your
or
weapon
shoot
away
is
because
one.
if you
Right.
try to put one away,
Right, you can't do
then
both.
you can't pull it out.
Then you can bonus action.
So you
pull
can
it
throw your weapon down
Yeah.
and pull the other one out.
Yeah, it's drop and draw as part of your movement.
So you
basically.
Oh,
wouldn't
that's part
have.
of your movement. Okay.
So you wouldn't have your crossbow in the event that you want it again during this fight, unless you go back and pick it up.
Okay.
Because it's not like you're neatly tucking it away. It's like you're like, poof, ugh, here's my next thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Quick actions.
Is it possible you can hit somebody with the crossbow? Like,
Throw it at someone? That would be your action.
It would be like hitting them with a
Probably
club.
is.
You could use it like a blunt object and just call it an
Improvised weapon.
But you know,
improvised
it
weapon.
probably wouldn't be
Mhm.
as
Could
like
just do
effective
that
as just like using.
if it's not
yeah.
efficient enough to.
I know this crossbow inside and out.
but I can see. I can see you.
Yeah.
You could just shoot into the cloud and
So
hope for
I'm
the
just
best.
gonna shoot past you and
Yeah, you can do that.
cross
I mean,
my fingers. So
you-
I'm aiming.
you can aim at the pile of cloud there.
Yeah, you can aim
Yeah.
it. You're aiming at him. You
I'm
can
just-
still
It's just a
shoot.
warning shot, right?
This is way
Warning
past
shot.
warning shot.
It's already flying.
4 rounds too late for that.
That's not where I want to be. Okay. Oh crap!
I mean,
Is that a
Nothing.
one?
It just you fire into the cloud and all you
I
hear is
missed.
thump. You just hear it like hit the
That's a
wall,
one.
and you just
Even in all the chaos, you still hear that.
you can just hear that. Yeah, you can just hear this little. Nothing happens. It's just absolute miss.
mhm.
All right, so that was. It's Karina's turn.
Quiet.
Karina's like turns and looks at NanLorna there and goes,
You're all good. Quiet.
"You guys are doing a terrible job of keeping me alive." You could tell she's just bleeding. She's in terrible shape. She can barely stand. She says, "You guys need to get in there and put a little bit more effort into this, or I'm not going to be able to tell you nothing from the grave." And she just kind of sits back a little bit more, and you could tell she's actually pretty scared. She's worried about the way this is going. She doesn't know what's going on in the clouds. She doesn't know how many people have died. All she knows is that she's been brutalized by this brute of a dude. And beyond that, she doesn't say anything else.
Okay.
Kinlek, you're up.
Okay. Okay. I will. Let's see.
Slay them all.
Hey.
Yes.
Quiet. You don't bark in there. No.
Yeah.
Gigi.
What?
Quiet.
I'm going to I'm going to drop the cloud and step forward here.
Oh, you can drop the cloud. It just goes away when you say.
Yep.
I just say, it's gone.
So then suddenly all the cloud just starts to dissipate and turns into nothingness. It just
Mhm.
vaporizes itself.
Yep. So I come up behind Deadeye and say, "Look, there's no one left," and I bonk him on the head.
Punk him on the head with his staff.
That's a 15 to hit
That will hit.
for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Now, as I was saying before, you can definitely tell he's not feeling very well. He just got blood all over him. He's not really showing it in his anger and his expression, but you could tell his body is in bad shape.
Mm-hmm.
Now the bandits get their shot. So there you are, and the blonde-haired, stabby-looking bandit takes a swing at you again. He does not hit you. It just ricochets off. He says, "What are you made of?" Can't get anything to penetrate through your armor. And then the little two-sworded guy, he's actually going to try to take a swing at the armor here because the armor's been annoying him as well. Oops, I took a. Doesn't matter. He hit him. Oh wait, no, he did. Okay. And he hits him for. Jeez. Holy. Oh. Really?
Hey, quiet.
It's just me.
Quiet.
I met last time.
Quiet.
Hello.
Quiet. Good girl. Good quiet. Hey. Hey.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hey. Quiet.
Okay, that was bandit number 2, and then that's it. There are no more bandits, so it's on to
What?
Deadeye. Deadeye again.
There are 2. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you did both.
Those are the
Yeah,
bandits.
he did them both.
I did them both. Bandits are done, and Deadeye's like, "Where does she go?" And he turns around. So where's she's look? Where's that wench? Turn around. Where'd she go? He already took care of that girl, and he's like, "There you are!" And he
She's
starts
right over there.
starts moving towards
Right,
her, and so all
those two.
these two get to take a shot at him.
Oh, that's an 8 to hit, so probably not.
No, and the animated armor being a little bit slower than the average, man occupied armor, also misses.
She's gonna die.
Worst things have happened.
I mean, we definitely need information from this woman, but okay.
And he runs. What are these things? I don't even know what those are.
It looks like a bench.
A bench.
Looks
So
like
he.
rates to me.
I actually have no idea.
Well, between the two, I think we're gonna say he's having a little trouble getting to her with the crates sitting there. But I'm gonna have him. He can reach at her from that distance, but the crates are kind of hindering him, so I'll give him a disadvantage for that. Doesn't matter. He still hit her.
Very nice. Did you drop the fog?
Yes.
She
That was
takes
missing
damage.
piece of information. I was like, how does he just know she's over there?
Mm-hmm.
He just turned around. She's there.
Well, yeah, but I
She's
didn't.
not
I
hiding.
didn't hear that the fog was dropped because I
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
down
Oh.
here, so I was very confused for a minute.
Okay. She's. This is bad news. Okay, so who's next? Clank is up next. Clank is going to. He's still after the instigator of all this trouble, and since he doesn't talk, he just does.
So, does the bandit get an attack of opportunity on him?
Oh, yes, he does. Let me do that. He missed. And so did Clank. So, now we have Alvyn, you're up.
Ooh.
I know.
Now I see that guy. Let's go for another one. Try to shoot him as a threat this time. A 2. So an 8.
You got
Yeah,
another
that
two?
won't hit.
How many 1s and 2s?
It's a
You
lot of
need a
ones
new
and twos
die.
out there.
Would you like to borrow one?
That's actually crazy.
Here you go.
Don't worry, I got a whole other set.
Okay. Get ready to try something new.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else for you?
No, that's it. Is this mine?
No,
No,
that's
that's
not.
yours.
You,
Yeah, stay there.
It's my turn.
he's doing what? It's NanLorna's turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Deadeye and be like, "You're a real piece of work," and then I'm gonna try and stab him with my rapier.
Oh my gosh.
We can't roll today,
Did you
bro.
roll 4?
Yeah.
And
Maybe
that
it's a
adds up
+4?
to what?
8.
Not gonna do it.
No, I know.
All right, next. That
Is
would be
Beeboh.
Beeboh.
I'm throwing a dagger at Deadeye and I say, I'll finish him myself. How is a 10 looking?
That's not gonna look good. Sorry, that's not doing it.
Alright, then I'll throw a second one. Actually, no, I'm not gonna throw a second one because then I'm gonna have less daggers. I'm gonna walk up on him. Ooh, ooh. And I'm gonna just hit him normally with the dagger. Try to. How is a 22 looking?
That's a bit better.
That hits.
4, 3.
But no use. That's not a ranged attack.
Yeah, no, yeah. Or
A
thrown.
Thrown attack. Yeah. Okay.
Daesys.
Alright. I'm going for Jedi over there.
Ooh, that's
So.
shoot Deadeye. I'm gonna shoot
Yeah, I might have a better shot.
dead in the eye.
We'll see.
I'll make your other eye dead.
Oh, yeah.
That'll
18
hit.
plus 5.
How much we doing?
Not as much as I'd like. 7.
Better than the ones we rolled last time we got to do that. Both the times that we like were able to do
Yes, I
damage
hit him.
was nothing.
I got one that was like 8 damage.
Okay,
rolled
well I
a
hit
4.
one time and I rolled a 1.
Yeah. That other time I did, it was a 1.
And then I missed.
It's Tarina's turn. She just drops to her knees and just starts to cower behind. Says, "Get up! I'm sorry. I'll give you your money back. Don't kill me." She's starting to freak out, panic, but she doesn't do anything else. She's not even willing to defend herself. Kinlek, you're up.
Yes.
Alright. Well, I will. Bonk the guy that keeps trying to hit me. Doesn't seem to be doing it.
Stabby
It's like,
guy.
Alright, stay down. Nope. That's an 8.
Nope, stabby guy's gonna.
We're doing great, you guys.
We're so good.
It's a huge fight. It's a huge fight.
The DM's over there panicking, like, oh my gosh, how do I not kill them?
All right, it's Deadeye.
Well,
Deadeye
we're not dying.
is wounded. He's hurting. And he's so mad now. He's just like, get off of me! And he turns and he swings at NanLorna again. He's
Beeboh
getting
hit
frustrated by everybody poking at him.
Beeboh can't be seen.
12.
Nope.
Oh,
Nice.
he missed. Oh, but wait, he gets more attacks. Sorry.
There's also
But he's
Beeboh.
also swinging at. He's going to take another swing at. He swings at her. Swings back. Tries to take a swipe at cutting off Beeboh's head.
Wow,
Oh.
that's harsh.
He's angry. He will hit Beeboh for
I don't know if you measure.
the damage will
Imagine he
be.
just swings crits, kills him in one shot, and turns back to now.
He could kill me. I don't have that much HP. Well, he could down me. I don't think he could kill me.
If you take
No,
your entire hit point
he,
maximum,
You get to hit me for 26.
He did.
you have 26 hit points.
No, 13. Well, no, to kill, you have to hit your maximum, and then I'd be negative 13.
Oh, for
He did 12 damage.
So,
yeah,
okay.
so I'm on 1.
Okay, and then
I thought just taking
You're
your max
you're
HP
one hit
in one
point
hit
right now?
would kill you.
and then he lunges out at the armor with his dagger with his other hand.
What do you mean? I said minus 12. Heal 1.
He will not hit the armor. So that's his turn. Clank's turn. Clank takes a shot.
Clank, smash.
Clank will smash, or at least he will
Doing like
attempt
a
to,
Hulk
but
smash thing over there.
Clank's not the most devastating of
They have an army.
Apparently not.
fighters, but who knows? No, but he does get 2 tries. Ooh. And he takes another swing at him. But he doesn't hit him. You can actually see on that last hit by Clank that Deadeye kind of buckles. He's barely keeping himself up at this point.
So you gonna fight to the bitter end?
His men did, and they didn't have as much on the line as him.
Well, at
He's
this
the
point,
man.
he's just self-defensing it, and nobody's actually offered him any other options. Alvyn, you're up.
Okay.
He's
Try this
mad,
again.
mad.
I'm gonna
I guess 5,000
gonna
gold or
scoot up a
whatever it
little
was
bit.
is a lot.
Shimmy up.
That was 500.
Go right
Okay.
behind his back. And then do it again.
Do what again?
20.
Crit. Oh,
Crit.
he's about to die. Okay, so that's max die roll.
How do you want to do this?
Oh. So I don't know what happened with the other one, but I was told that I shot him through the back of the neck. I'd kind of like to see that happen again.
Okay.
You didn't see it last time.
He just had a feeling.
So I'd kind of like to see it happen.
That's a fascinating way to watch someone die.
So as you pull back, what kind of weapon are you using? Daggers? Or
I imagine that
what's
just
your
like
weapon?
sprays
I got a
all
cro-
over
a
like
crossbow.
Lorna.
Or
she's,
you
like, right
you
in
fire
front of him and
you
it
come
pops
out from
outside
behind
his neck.
the walls and you just turn and spin, firing your crossbow straight at his neck. And this time, surprisingly enough, it goes straight through his neck.
Let's go.
Does it hit me?
And his head just starts gushing blood both directions.
Wow.
And
Gross.
he just kind of wobbles for a moment and just tips sideways and falls flat onto the
I
ground,
didn't
crumbling
see it.
up to the
Lost
ground.
my ability.
Your arrow, which is now stuck just above the head, luckily you're fairly short in the angle of the bow, did not actually stab her as well. Flew over NanLorna's head and stuck itself into the wall, and it too is just kind of just covered in throat blood.
I imagine
So-
I am too at this point.
Gonna
And
use
there's
my
a
movement.
few drips landing on her cloak. And but you're not terribly
the exit
concerned
wound
with
is
it.
always
You-
bigger.
The big dude just kind of falls over.
Yeah, gross, man.
And with that, it is now NanLorna's turn.
Is there still people?
There's
There's
two thieves
two
over there in the
bandits
corner.
over there.
I'll just look over
Behind
them and I'll just be like, run home to your mommies.
Give me intimidation.
Okay.
Might not.
There we go.
It might
This
not be
might
very
help.
highly required at this point, but
Mommies.
Well, there's two of them. All right, 18.
yeah, you can see they're definitely not as aggressive as they were a few moments ago. They're suddenly looking a little confused. They don't know.
Maybe we will.
At this point, they're not terribly sure what their next steps are at this point, but it sounds like they don't know what to do with themselves. Beeboh, you're up.
How does she know I have two moms?
I'm gonna throw my dagger at the blonde guy. Beeboh strikes. Ooh. How's a 16?
Yes, that
18.
hits. Oh, you all can hit now that the big guy's down. You're all feeling pretty confident, are you?
I didn't hit.
For
Intimidating.
9 damage.
79 damage.
9.
79.
Stabby's down.
Are you just holding one
He's
now?
down.
I have
This
one
guy?
dagger
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
This is where I need the crit so I can kill this last guy. I throw in my last dagger. The last guy.
Throwing a dagger at him.
I need to kill them all, but okay.
For 10.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Your dagger falls harmlessly at his feet.
Okay, I need to pick up all 8 of my daggers when we're done here.
Okay, Tarina starts to slowly stand up. She's really wounded though, so she's basically leaning on the wall. She's like, you can tell she's got a visible facial expression of relief coming over her, although she's not feeling very well. Kinlek, you're up.
All right. I pat this bandit on the head. I was like, all right, you can go now, and then I go this way.
And with that, he turns and darts down the stairs, and then he darts a little extra, and he runs out. You know, he's out of there. He's not going to stick around and deal with you guys at all. He
And
has no desire to interact with you.
I'll
people
tend to
anymore.
her wounds with just some bandages.
Okay.
Okay, I run around the room and pick up all my daggers.
There you go.
Okay.
8.
As he's kind of like bandaging her up, I'm gonna be like, now that we've helped you out, we need some information. We came here to ask you about the 3 dead gods.
The dead 3.
The dead 3? Okay.
We killed for you.
Are you trying to help? Is that what that is?
I'm just saying.
I'm not trying to be intimidating.
I'm just saying.
Beeboh needs to know.
She's like, yes, I promised you, and I definitely have
Yep.
I have definitely some information for you.
There are a lot of
I will give you
problems with this.
in fact, you know, here's your gold back, and
I got it.
In addition to that, she just empties her pockets and throws down another 20 gold. Here, take it all, take it all. She's got another 20 gold she's
Money
gotten
pot.
from the other people, and it's just thrown down. She throws the rest of it on the
How
floor
much?
after that. It's just like another 20 gold. She just miscellaneous, just throws it, empties her pockets out, drops it.
Wait, so what do we
She didn't have a ton, but there are some other things. Let's see here. Let's see what she has to tell you.
So we all get 4.
She says, okay,
Several
several blocks to the northwest of here is a public bathhouse with a walled garden and frolicking, I don't know if she'd be using that word right now, but says, and some nymphs carved into its front gates. They look like they're frolicking. Followers of the Dead Three have been seen coming and going from that bathhouse. I'm told there's a secret door inside that leads to a dungeon. That's probably where you're going to find the killers. That's the most likely where they're hiding.
Alright. So, you look like you need some healing. Do you want, or where can we find some healing to either bring to you or get for ourselves?
Well, there is. I definitely will be visiting. Let's see here.
Yeah, I want to speak. I'm a brazy first fight.
You could probably stay at the inn. There is an inn here in Baldur's Gate for some rest and sleep. As far as first aid goes, I'm not completely sure where you go for that. Captain Zodge might be able to give you a clue for getting first aid, but other than that, my best recommendation would probably be just spend some time recovering before you try to look for them. I'm pretty sure they're not going anywhere. That's where they've been for sort of many weeks, hanging out in that area as far as I've been aware.
Can we loot the bodies? Should we loot the bodies?
Yes, you can loot the bodies. I guess. You gotta
Okay, I also look at her and I say, well, I want to know more about this dungeon. What do you know about it? What dangers can we expect going into it?
I haven't been down there much myself, but the rumors are, and the people I've dealt with, is that it's a dangerous place to be. Not very many people come back out of there. Some people that have gone looking to get revenge on the Dead Three have never been seen again. I've seen some tough people go down there and not return.
And the secret door, do you have any clue as to how we might find it and get into it?
Yes.
I am not exactly sure, but I'm sure the patrons are the employees at the place might have some ideas for you. You might want to talk to the massage therapist or the masseuse that works there. She seems to be in the know for a lot of things, and I think she might even be on their inner circle.
Is there any daggers that I can loot?
Some extra daggers. Let me see. I'll tell you what they have if you as you loot them. Let's see. As you're going through, you find 32 gold pieces. You might want to write this stuff down. 32 gold pieces and 15 silver pieces on Deadeye. He's got a pouch there. He's wearing 2 gold necklaces and a black and gold ring that has a white pearl set in it. The combined total of these 2 things is, of these 3 things, is 175 gold pieces.
3 things are the
The
gold.
2 necklaces
and the ring.
2
Okay.
necklaces and the ring. Each of the pirates carries a pouch as well, and I'll tell you how much they have.
They're gonna be stacked on gold. There's so much.
They only have between them 17 silver pieces.
Never mind. I thought they were gonna all have their
So
gold.
yeah, when you have to decide how you're distributing that. However, since you killed Deadeye, you also find on him a deed of sorts to a ship. It's called the Uncivil Serpent.
Ooh.
It's moored at the end of the dock in the East Harbor. there are 11 bandits who guard it, and there's nothing on board of any real value. So,
It's an informative deed.
but you
Subquest.
do basically now have the deed to a ship.
I've always wanted a boat.
Do I recognize the ship or know anything about it? Just having.
Beeboh's always
Um,
magical.
Let me see if there's anything here that's anything more.
So,
You have probably seen the ship as you've gone by, but there's not a lot of info. You know that it's a pirate ship. It's been used by, well, Deadeye and his crew for quite some time.
Yeah.
And next time, if you remind me, I'll give you if you go look at it, I'll give you some extra information
Right.
about its layout.
alright.
So can we head to the inn? Can she point us to the?
We're
door?
in the inn.
There's
Are
a
we in a
tavern.
No,
tavern?
you're in the tavern right now. It's not. I guess you could, talk to the owner and
There are beds up
stay
here.
in the
Oh, that's
rooms
true.
if they're not occupied. And,
Is how do we want to split the gold? Party pot, or just split it up?
Let's just leave it in the party pot for now, because until it can be split.
Works fine.
so for when you guys want to go have a party.
Yeah.
I'm good. I have a ton of gold.
Yeah, you do.
Alright.
I'm actually like the
Apparently, the
richest
DM
goblin.
just gave me 3 gold at the beginning of the day today, and I was like, I wrote it down, man. You said 3. Yes, you said I pickpocketed 3, and I was like, I'm taking that for as a word. I'm taking it.
And okay, so are we gonna stop here for now? Then are we good?
Yeah.
Asked her if she's down for another game of.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's not terribly in the mood right now. She's like, no, I think I'm gonna go get some first aid and
Darn.
rest from all this.
Beeboh
Alright.
needed more gold.
Alright. So we're basically going to the inn.
She says, you took all my
resting.
money anyway. I gave it all
So
to you.
we're going
already."
to the inn and resting before this ends.
Yeah.
To be clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can get back to the full points and all.
Let's see here.
Alright, so
So did you write the boat deed down and stuff? Everybody write the boat deed
she
down?
wrote the deed down, I saw. And then I have the 20 gold we got from her, the 32 gold we found on Deadeye.
Oh, I already put the 5. I split the 20.
Oh, you split the 20
'Cause-
already.
Or no, wait. She split 20. We all got 4.
I'll take
That was just easy to split. So
Okay.
I just,
Did we all get 420 from what she just threw onto the ground for us?
yeah.
Just 4, not 420.
That'd be a lot of gold.
And we got our whatever we lost back
Basically.
from her.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, she gave you guys all the money back.
Oh wait, I get my 5th. Oh no, I won the 15 copper. Never mind.
Yeah.
And before we leave, I'll give the innkeeper 4 more copper. No, I'll give him 1. I'll give him 1 more copper.
Innkeeper, I'm sorry, my
The
friends
tavern.
killed some people.
Sorry for the mess.
Sorry,
Here's
sorry.
to clean it up. I give him a copper. I don't know the
I'll tell
values
them,
of
I'll
stuff
tell them
very
not to
well.
kill people next time.
There we go.
This group is a lot of trouble.
Okay, so each person
Oh, XP.
is going to get some XP now.
Level 2?
You will get.
I want to be level 2.
You're not gonna be level 2 yet, Kaden.
I get another fighting
Actually,
style.
you. I believe you will be.
What?
Oh.
It's not that hard to get to the 2nd level.
We're gonna get 300 experience
That's not
Yeah, well, that was-
much.
each.
To be honest, that battle, the way it went, yeah, it's.
I'm guessing we weren't supposed to
It's
kill.
oftentimes not very good for the party that takes them on. So.
Okay.
It's pretty. It's
I actually
considered
was-
extremely
I
difficult
do so much damage
for that party.
already.
Now, and some things. Yeah, because normally you don't have. Let's just say you guys did good.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right. So anyway, that said, you will get.
1500?
Yeah.
I want to get my 2nd fighting style.
Yeah. Your 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah.
So from the battle, you will all split 1300 XP.
Oh, so we didn't level up.
Nope.
That's
260 each.
That's 260 each. But there's also you also have what's the other thing? You have other XP.
What was it? I don't remember anymore. I forgot.
260 each, so it was like a,
And
something.
you are. Let's see. Did I? Boy, maybe I didn't. Did I do the math wrong? 4, 2.
I know. I think I need another feat for two-handed fighting.
Oh yeah. That's
No.
the other
Well,
thing.
there's the fighting style, which lets you do damage, more damage with your offhand attack.
Oh, it's not a feat.
Yeah, the two-weapon fighting style. Two-weapon fighting style lets you do damage. No.
Yeah, but
what
when
is
I-
it? You're right. What is it?
I think it's a feat, not a fighting style. So I thought it's like another feat, actually.
And you
Two-weapon
get-
fighting. When you engage in two-weapon fighting, you add your ability modifier to the damage.
Is that a feat or a fighting style?
It's a fighting style.
So when I get my hunter to level, well, I think you get a fighting style when you get hunter for your subclass.
It's just level 2 ranger.
There is yes,
Oh.
there is another 300 XP for completing, for finishing the getting the information out of her.
Okay, so 16.
And since all of you did actually pretty good at role playing and commanding adding to it with your descriptives, giving you all an extra 25 XP for role
almost
play.
3.
So 345 for all of us? For each of us?
Yes, whatever that adds up to or divides to or whatever.
Okay,
it
so
is.
we all
Yeah, 345. Yep.
345. So I'm just gonna. You can't track your XP on the thing, so I'm just gonna level
Yes,
this.
well, you can't do it on the app, but if you go to the website, you can. There's a little bar that you can click Manage XP, and you can add your XP right underneath.
Well, I'm
that.
sure they'll keep track.
The
And I'll
app,
just
they haven't
level up
added
when we
XP
do
yet.
it.
Is that
But not you. Right now, you all got the same amount, but that won't always be the case.
So,
So
we have
does
to
that
track our
mean-
individual ones?
Got it.
Huh?
We have to track our individual XPs.
It's probably a good idea, yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay,
if you're
well,
going just on what everybody else has,
Yeah.
there will be times when
It's
you're
not
not
the
going to
same.
be even.
If I get individual XP, I'll fix it. But for now, I'll just So we are level 2 now because we did go to the long rest.
You should be level 2 now, yes.
And so the way we're doing leveling is we level and then we instantly gain power, or we have to do a long rest or something.
Or is it like we get the experience and then the next fight we're a little bit stronger?
Well, let's do it. I want to do it this way. If you guys have your next level ready, the next time we go, or anytime we're doing anything, if you have it ready, you can take it as soon as you hit the level.
Right.
As soon as I give you the XP.
So I'm
for
gonna be
it.
killing something big. How
But
much XP did I give us?
sometimes the major events that would put you over the top aren't till the end anyway, so
Yeah.
it's just going to be kind of that. But
Right, so
there may be a time or two where you might be able to get it. So I'm not going to give you XP in the middle of the battle. So
Yeah.
that's
all right.
time I don't
So
wanna waste.
then here's my roll for
Oh,
health.
for HP. Should we roll for HP right
What's
now?
is anything for rolling for hit points?
Yeah. Well, you can't get less than a third rounded up of your hit die. So if you've got 10, you can't get less than 3. If you've got 6, you can't get less than 2. So you can go down, but you're never going to get the
All
minimum.
right, so for a D8,
For
is
a
it 2 or
D8,
3?
it's going to be 3.
Okay.
What's mine? Wait, what do I get to
Yours
roll?
is a
Because
D8.
I'm rounding, I want you to round up when you're doing that.
So what's
Okay.
my hit? Does everybody have a hit die of 8? Do I have to? Or
So
do
if I
have-
roll a 1 or 2, I get a 3.
Yes.
Okay, that's what we're doing.
How do I know my hit?
What does everybody have?
I'm currently at 10 hit points.
No,
Well,
what is your
D8, D8, 10, 10, and
8
8.
for-
How do you
Are
know
an 8?
mine's a 10?
Yeah.
Okay. So the minimum
use a 10.
anybody's going to
I
get
know.
is 3.
Okay, because I have no idea how to check.
My-
Roll a D10. And I'll roll
And 10 is actually going to get 4.
For what?
3.
Hit points to add at the least.
Because it's going to be above 3. So they get
3.3?
around up. So it's
So
gonna
there's
be-
like no penalty for rolling.
No, a 3 is less than half.
But I guess.
Wait,
And
so
so
my-
is a 4. So they're both less than half.
So
you
my
can
But just-
get less than half.
But just taking a 10, you get a 6.
But you're
just-
not going to get a 6. You're going to get a 4
You're doing
if
it.
you roll bad enough.
I got a 4.
So, you're
So my
gonna-
minimum is 3.
Your minimum is 4 if you have a 10.
Am I keeping this?
Yeah, that looks like a 5 to me. I
Okay.
mean,
I don't know how.
I mean, it doesn't look
How-
cockeyed enough to be not a 5.
Okay.
Please be a 10.
Is there anything else I get at
1.
level 2?
So I get a
It's a 4.
4.
Because you have a 10, right? You're
Got
using
it,
a 10.
okay.
4,
so
then
you
I
don't
get my
reroll, you just take
constitution,
the
right?
You
low.
just
So
take the low, yeah, you
I'm not
can't
gonna
reroll.
roll. 7.
That's a 4.
5.
Woo!
Let's go.
Same.
Okay, so what are we?
20.
You're rolling for your HP upgrade.
Okay.
And so you roll a d8. Yours is an 8, right? So
Yeah.
you can't
Can I
get worse
use
than
your
a
D8?
3.
20 HP.
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Oh, that's it. Oh, that's right. Oh, there
I
you
was thinking it looked kind of big.
That is a
That
cat.
needs to be rolled.
Has to lay
Plus
flat.
8.
go.
That's what
So
I
you
got.
add your
Alright, so you got a
constitution.
4.
on
So
there
that's
as
going to
well.
be your HP increase for your level up. So when you go in and do your level up, you can this next week you'll put your guy at level 2, and you'll do all the stuff that it says to do level 2. But that'll be the HP you give yourself plus. You'll add an extra 4 to your.
4
HP.
and your constitution.
Yes.
Oh, that's
so
right. Plus your
6 probably.
constitution.
It looks like.
Whatever your con modifier is.
Okay.
Okay. I'm probably gonna do
If you have any questions, just write the group.
What do you think?
I don't know where to.
Sweet.
I get more spells.
Well, we get stuff now. We get unique stuff now.
Everybody gets their own thing.
No, you had to wait till level 3.
Me?
Before you,
Ranger gets some stuff.
well, I guess some stuff, but you had to wait till
Level 3 is
for
the
Hunter.
Gets I can take down. I do so much damage.
Mhm.
Just beast.
I get an extra D10. No, D8. I think it's D8 on
Large.
creatures that
No,
are
large.
not maximum HP.
Oh, right.
This is
That's right.
sweet. Yeah.
That's just insane. That's only once a turn.
Okay.
Alright. Sweet.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Level
Well,
up.
I should probably stop this thing.
Yeah, leveling up easy.
Alright, so that's session 1. I think it didn't go too bad
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
for my first ever.
I want to go take down those guys. At the
Oh,
boat.
I accidentally covered up my chat, and one person did actually say hi. So, hi. And probably a little late, but